A lot is going on in our land, and of course, we have to defend ourselves any day, anytime. Nigeria terrorist government have come with a lot of propaganda. When you demonstrate that you are ready to fight for your freedom, they profile you. They call you criminals, they call you terrorists, they call you all manner of names. The reason for that is to demoralize you. And we must not fall for that. My fellow Biafrans, I call on you this evening, do not allow the names they call you today to demoralize you. We're remembering what Nigeria did to over 3 million Biafra children through starvation. Yet, the world, as at then, wanted us to move on. 50 years later, after recounting the numbers of Biafrans that died or should have been avoided, we are all here today for not just a revenge, but to finish what our fathers started. And of course, the most important of it all is to destroy Nigeria, the evil Nigeria entity, to destroy it. Nigeria is a terrorist state, and after destroying it, we will liberate our people through a process that has begun. The liberation of Biafra from Nigeria will restore peace, stability in our region. It will also end the upsurge of terrorists and piracy in the Gulf of Coast of Guinea, and of course beyond. The liberation of Biafra from Nigeria will restore peace and stability. Do not let the corrupt and criminal politicians to deceive you into believing supporting your own freedom is a crime, irrespective of our approach to restoring Biafra. I want to remind all of us, in 1776, the United States separated from the United Kingdom by declaration. Today, they are the world power. In 1830, Belgium separated from Netherlands. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe, both of the countries. In 1965, Singapore separated from Malaysia. Today, they have transformed into global financial hub as a result of the separation. Why is it that when we call for separation, Nigeria and their criminals will be calling us terrorists? Don't fall for it. The past separation has led to the upsurge of economic development in the case of India and Pakistan. Norway, Denmark, Switzerland, each of these separation has led to the upsurge of economic and development. In 2002, East Timor separated from Indonesia. In 1921, Ireland separated from the United Kingdom. Today, they are one of the powerful countries we have. In 1944, Iceland separated from Denmark, demonstrating that nations can part away without violence. Why do you kill Biafrans whenever we say we are fed up of Nigeria? In Nigeria, where you have dangerous diversity, in Nigeria, where you have the northern part of Nigeria practicing Islamic State, practicing Islamic Sharia law, and they have different culture, different laws, different rules, different everything. And with that kind of mentality and setup, we can never develop as a nation. That is the reason we call for the separate state, and of course for independent state for Biafra. Apart from the killings, genocide against our people, and jihad. In 1905, Norway and Sweden separated and goes their separate ways. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe because of the separation. In 1947, India and Pakistan separated. The list can go on and on and on. And when they want to tell you about Africa, they use Sudan to give you example. Biafra can never be Sudan. Biafrans are scattered all over the world, developing their countries of residence, making impact in governance and policy making. Sudan was never like that. Apart from that, we have a history. Democracy started from Biafra, and Nigeria continued to suppress us, enslave us, subjugate us into what we are today, destroying our sensibility and our sense of reasoning. Nigeria continued to enslave our people, enslave our future, and our progress. Today, in the same Nigeria, when the Biafra people try to rise through their business enterprises, Nigeria system will destroy it. They destroy it in Lagos, they destroy it in Kano, they destroy it in Kaduna, they destroy it in different parts of Nigeria. And in a system like that, you will all be diminishing until they wipe us in the surface of the earth. The only way to preserve our culture, value system, and save our life from extinction is a complete separate state. Exit from Nigeria, which the process has begun. My fellow Biafrans, today we have given a very serious warning to those threatening Biafrans about the Nigeria protest. We have absolutely nothing to do with the Nigeria protest. We are Biafrans. We don't validate Nigeria. But if any Biafran is victimized for Nigeria protesting, we have assured them we will weaponize every person who cares to carry arms for self-defense. The weaponization of these protesters, any Biafran has been killed, will start from Lagos and Abuja. We will weaponize every protesters that cares to carry arms for self-defense. I rest my case. This is a warning to those threatening Biafrans as Nigeria are planning to protest. We have nothing to do with it. But once a Biafran is killed in the name of Nigeria protesting and tagging P2B into this protest, we will do wonders. A lot is going on in our land, and of course, we have to defend ourselves any day, anytime. Nigeria terrorist government have come with a lot of propaganda. When you demonstrate that you are ready to fight for your freedom, they profile you. They call you criminals, they call you terrorists, they call you all manner of names. The reason for that is to demoralize you. And we must not fall for that. My fellow Biafrans, I call on you this evening, do not allow the names they call you today to demoralize you. We're remembering what Nigeria did to over 3 million Biafra children through starvation. Yet, the world, as at then, wanted us to move on. 50 years later, after recounting the numbers of Biafrans that died or should have been avoided, we are all here today for not just a revenge, but to finish what our fathers started. And of course, the most important of it all is to destroy Nigeria, the evil Nigeria entity, to destroy it. Nigeria is a terrorist state, and after destroying it, we will liberate our people through a process that has begun. The liberation of Biafra from Nigeria will restore peace, stability in our region. It will also end the upsurge of terrorists.
You're welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, lovers of freedom. Welcome to this space by the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Media Department. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Jere, the Acting Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I greet you all. Please, you're all welcome. Please continue to hit the like, the share button. Yeah, okay, I've seen our European rep. Please, I'm going to invite you to co-host. So please accept the co-host, our own Dalby. And right here also with us, we have our own Professor Dr. Joy Irobi, representing the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and also from the Biafra CRC, Conflict Resolution Committee, and also Biafra Republic Government in Exile Governing Council. Please, fellow Biafrans, make sure you are hitting the share button. Make sure you are sharing this. While we wait for everyone to join us, we will start with the national anthem. Please, we're going to observe a minute silence in honor of all our fallen heroes, and the time starts now. May the souls of all our fallen heroes continue to rest in peace, while those of us that are alive and still focus in this movement to restore Biafra with the fought for, with our laser focused attention on the rising sun, would never be distracted until we achieve that for which they paid the ultimate price. Ise, 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 BDF anthem. Hail Biafra, land of the rising sun, we love and cherish the vanquished all enemies. All hail Biafra. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please, it will not be complete if we do not hear the words of prayers from Ohamadike Di Bonine Mazin Namdekano. Please bear with us. It is very important to pray this prayer with Onyen Du Mazin Namdekano. Please bear with us as we go into the mood of prayer. As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwukika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwukika Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nna anyị nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. Onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have
Let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwuabiama believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the BPOs, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine He said, he said, he said, my name is Namdekano. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over this very planet, I tell you. I lead indigenous people of Biafra IPOB.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Welcome to this space. All Biafrans that are listening, lovers of freedom, friends of Biafra, this space is not meant for only Biafrans. This space is not meant for only Brgie and Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister's lovers and followers. This space is meant for everyone that loves freedom, everyone that wants to know. If you want to know Brgie at this point, how far have we gone? What is going on with Brgie? What is happening with the Prime Minister? If there are things you want to know, this is the place to be right now. And I want you to know that in a few days from now, we are just counting down. A couple of days from now, hopefully, we are going to have our Prime Minister with us. And we are seriously anticipating for that. But before then, you have the government that he has instituted. You have the CRC, Conflict Resolution Committee, and the Brgie Governing Council that he has instituted and that are in charge on his behalf right now. We are here to answer you, and we are not here to seclude anyone. We are not here to talk down on anyone. We are not here to reject anyone. We are here to make you understand us better, and that's why we are here. And I will be inviting to the microphone my co-host also, who happen to be a part of CRC and BGC, our own Nwada Obi, who also doubles as the representative of Brigi all over Europe. And in her capacity, also, she will open up this space for us with the introduction from Brigi, CRC, and BGC. Nwadobi, you are welcome. And I will not forget to also invite to the speaker, please, our own Dr. Joy Irobi, who is also a member of CROC and BGC. Please, if you can grab the mic or request, you will be able to come up also to the podium and join us up here. And every other members of CROC that are here present, I appreciate every one of you. And that Zion is somewhere around here. And the media team of Brigi, we are all here. University is here as also the co-host. We have Shimon, we have Ife, we have Helen Peters, and Noho. It's a full house. Wadi sister is here, Adan Neji is here, Evan is here, our own Minister of Agriculture is here. Time will fail me to introduce everyone here. It is a full house because our time is fast spent. We are going to ask our own Wadobi to give us our intro, and then after that, University will give us his opening, and then the floodgates will open. Thank you very much, Wadobi. Please, you can unmute yourself now.
Thank you so much, Honorable Ralph. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. Thank you very much. Greetings to you. Greetings to you all Biafrans worldwide. Greetings to our liberation fighters. Greetings to our Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoko. Greetings to our Supreme Leader, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We mourn those the government of Nigeria and its agents have killed. We commiserate with their survivors and those who are displaced as a result of their homes being destroyed or burnt by Nigeria and its agents. My name is Honorable Obi. You can as well call me Wad Obi. Today, on behalf of the Brgie Governing Council, I bring to you a message of unity, a message of hope, and a message of perseverance. The freedom we seek is sacred. Freedom to live and let live. Freedom from an enclave that allows its citizens to be murdered and cut into pieces with knives and axes. For these unrelenting attacks from foreign invaders and their enablers in the government of Nigeria and its military, we have become an endangered species. Our freedom will not be possible without the work of the Biafra Defense Forces. Therefore, one of the unforgivable sins of anyone, let alone a person of Biafran descent, is to celebrate the death or adversity of Biafra Defense Forces personnel or their relatives. Another unforgivable sin is to threaten a Biafran, particularly threatening them with revealing their identities to Nigeria agents. You cannot be genuinely fighting for Biafra and at the same time do any of these things. For those of us that are genuinely fighting for Biafra, we can agree or disagree on approach and still respect each other without the blackmail and name calling on social media. Our Prime Minister promised to bring Finland to Biafra, which means bringing the rule of law, bringing value for human lives, and bringing economic development. You cannot help to bring Finland to Biafra if you do not understand what our PM meant by bringing Finland to Biafra. If you do not understand how Finland or other developed countries work, if you cannot follow basic rules, such as our charter and the bylaws, or if you turn the rules upside down. As we await our Prime Minister and our leader to rejoin us, Biafrans must stay focused on the goal. One of the most important words from our leader is consistency. You can pretend to be fighting for Biafra, but your actions and behaviors that are not consistent with our goal will expose you. Biafrans must resist the temptation to worship personalities. In the freedom we seek, we cannot worship personalities, but must obey our laws as enshrined in our charter and our bylaws. Our government is founded on these two historical documents, and failure to obey them or turn them upside down will attract the wrath of the law. We cannot tolerate any rogue behavior and cannot afford to say, now is not the right time to deal with such acts. There is an idiom in our culture that says, when a wrong is allowed to persist for long, it becomes a culture. That is to say, you fix a problem as soon as you identify it. If you do not, you would likely never find a better time to fix it in the future. And there are numerous historical antecedents for reference. The Brgie is doing everything possible to bring Finland to Biafra, including working on mandates already established by our PM. But many detractors have ridiculed such effort as accountability. One of the most cherished concepts in a democracy and civil society is accountability. Biafra will now be a country where accountability is ridiculed. If our agitation to exit Nigeria is to get a country devoid of accountability, then we do not have any business agitating to exit Nigeria. In the Biafra that our PM and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are fighting for, responsibility, probity, and accountability will reign supreme. These are the ingredients of a rule-based civil society that would ultimately bring about economic development. The actions we have taken are to ensure proper and appropriate allocation of resources. Biafrans, hear me tonight. No nation is ever born without pain. No matter how many of us they kill, no matter how many homes they burn, no matter how many of our children they abduct, we will never bow. We will never break. And we will definitely never gonna surrender. You know why? Because we are Biafrans. As we stand together in unity, in perseverance, and in hope, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless Biafra, bless all Biafrans, and bless the righteous path we walk. Thank you for joining this program. I can take questions when we are ready. God bless you all.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our beloved Wadobi. Thank you so very much. And I'm sure that everyone have heard that. That was very profound. And that's exactly what we are made of. And with sincerity and integrity, our nation will be built. And with accountability, we'll be able to sustain this glorious new nation we desire to have. And university, please, in 2 or 3 minutes, please also give us your own opening. While you are very conversant with this space, so that you will be able to bring people in. And those of us that are watching on YouTube, we have a lot of people watching on YouTube. Those of us that are also watching, on the screen on X, that you are not here inside the space. You are all welcome. The only way we'll be able to attend to those of you watching is that you will write your comments on the comment section, which I can see from here, and I will read it out for the CRC, that are here with us to respond. Any question of concern, it's either you write it there or you come into the space. The space is open for everyone. You come into the space and then you come in and ask whatever question it is that you have to ask, and we will answer. And remember that this space is not going to be a very long one. At least we have another 1 hour, at least, not more than 1 hour again, because this program is supposed to be for 1 hour. So let's say we are going to have, at least 1 hour from this very time, so that we'll be rounding up latest 11:30 my local time here, which would happen to be 10:30 Biafra time. Yeah. All right. Let's go. University, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, our acting information minister. Thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable Wanda Obi, for your opening remark and what you said to Biafrans. Biafrans, thank you so very much for joining us. My name is University, Honorable University. I'm the director of USCL and the Youth Biafrans Empowerment and Community. Yeah. So let me not explain my title, but I like that we are having this meeting at this point because it's very, very necessary. I want Biafrans who are genuine to always be very, very ready to come forward whenever they are called upon and whenever the Biafran government and the House is having challenge. Because I noticed that our people are very, very we follow people a lot, and we follow individuals rather than a laid down principle. I understand that this is the first time that some of us are beginning to experience a government, experience a system of this nature, because you never had it in Nigeria. Nigeria is a place where you most likely to forge almost entirely everything. So in Biafra, we're trying to build a foundation that will help our future. Of course, maybe some of us that are here today may not be the one that is going to enjoy what we are building, but our children and our children who are unborn yet are going to enjoy it. That's why we need to lay a very, very proper foundation. And as a matter of fact, Oginkiri and their criminal breakaway group have tried to use corruption and manipulation and forgery to, engage the Biafran Foundation. So, if you are here, you are standing against corruption, you're standing against propaganda, you're standing against manipulation and lies, and you are standing against evil, and you are standing and representing the Biafran Republic government in exile Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoko. It has been the wish of this breakaway group to skeletize Prime Minister, and they are doing a lot of things, even as we talk, on the background to ensure that PM Simon don't get to come out because they want to be in power. They are practically hijacking the Biafran Republic government in exile to themselves. These guys doesn't have the balls or what it takes to run the BRGIE. The BRGIE is highly more organized and has a very, very clever and intellectual people that are inside. Because of that, these individuals are less qualified to run Biafran Republic government in exile. So that is why they have tried to, sort the media in order to kick out individuals who are the brain box of BROGIE, and who have so much. These guys are very sincere, and they want to turn the system into Agberuwe, into Uluwole pattern, into Nigerian system, and I am here and you are here because we are not here to repeat Nigeria, to restore Nigeria. We are here to restore Biafra, to renew and rebuild our foundation. Nigeria foundation is 40, and that is why the only Nigerians only survive in exile in another man's land, a place that has been built by others people, while underdeveloping and endangering his own people. So we are endangered species because almost 3 countries were joined together to form Nigeria, and since then, death and so many evil has come to our land. Land is under siege. There are people who also want to take the land and turn it to Islam. And some people are not looking towards that direction. So all these things that we have seen is why we are here. So we must be able to lay our bricks properly so that we don't come back and begin to agitate again tomorrow, because Nigeria is what led us to the point that we are now. And then we need unity and love and understanding. We can agree and disagree, and we can argue, we can do a lot of things, but the unity of purpose is highly important. Unity of purpose, that is the mission. The mission is to restore Biafra, and to be able to restore Biafra, we must work together, we must work with one another. So I advise us to continue to maintain peace, and those who are in Ogenkeri's Isaiah Anyogon's camp to retrieve themselves and return back and obey the words of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoko. I understood that so many people are unstable in their activities. These people cannot be reliable. So a government official, a government agents, people who support government, they must be sincere, they must be responsible, they must be honest, they must be accountable, they must take responsibility for their actions, and they cannot put themselves above the government and say that, oh, I'm wiser than the government. Oh, I have more information than the government. We all came here to serve because we are Biafrans. If you have a lot of information, that means the government have that information because you are there to provide that information. Once you see something, you direct it to the appropriate office that that information is required. Then the government will have information. But if you feel that you have you are availed to a lot of information and the government is disgruntled, then you are making a mockery of yourself, because the government is not a machine, neither is it a wolf. They are human beings, and we are working together, and we need unity. Unity of purpose means that collection of idea. We are collective. Informations must be transferred from point A to point B to point C according to how the system is being designed. So no office is bigger than the other one. Nobody is bigger than each other. But in every system, there is always one person or one body standing as a leader or the pilot of the ship. Two captains cannot engage one ship. And if the captain is trying to sail the ship to a place where storm will take it away and disappear, then somebody will stop him. Somebody has to stop him. I want Biafrans to always be in the position to fight evil. That is what our ancestors are, and that is why I will continue to watch and I'll continue to look. I have prayed to God Almighty to give me wisdom, extraordinary wisdom, and the wisdom to identify and to be able to judge, to have a good judge of character between wrong and right, and what should be done at a particular time and what should not be done at a point in time. So Biafrans, Biafra, people who derange are people who do not believe that Biafra is going to come, and when they are in your midst, they will do anything to delay. You will fight for freedom for so many years and you don't get it. So don't be afraid that people break away or the people scattered out. But what is our responsibility is to give CRC our maximum support to ensure that they succeed. And before I give the mic back, the office of the Prime Minister remains absolutely active. The office of the Prime Minister is functional, and the CRC and the Biafran Governance Council are managing the Biafran Republic government in exile on behalf of PM. And the reason why that decision was taken is because people with hunters, power hunters, and saboteurs who are infiltrators but behaving as if they are agitators inside the means of the government. So them that thing no longer exists because there is no position of such to hunt for. So
There,
thank you very much, Honorable Jerry.
there, there. Thank you very much. All right, dear friends. The truth is that the message from CROC have been delivered. So if we are not going to stay all night here, what it means is that if we want to engage the CRC is here to respond. So the ears of everyone in the CRC are here, right here as I'm talking to you. If there's anybody you want to refer any question to, the questions will be answered right from the mouth of the representative who has spoken to us here. We also have our own doctor, Professor Dr. Joy Irobi here. And if we do not raise our hands to ask questions, what it will mean is that we appreciate what the CRC has done thus far and what they are doing, and we believe strongly that they can make sure this ship continue to sail before our PM joins us in effect as soon as his case is completely over and is released from his detention in Finland. So we are going to ask those that are here on the space with the time we still have. You can also request to speak up, to engage. That would be nice. We will give you the speaker, and we are yet to have any hand up, and I'm yet to have any question. So we will give. I don't know if Nwadobi have other addendum. It will be fine. Otherwise, I will give the microphone to the next speaker we have on the platform, the Minister of Agriculture. Our European rep and the CRC rep Nwadobi, do you have an addendum before I give the mic to the Agric
No,
Minister?
please, you can go ahead.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, CROC rep that is here with us. We have our Minister of Agric. Okay, we have a request to speak. Mr. of Agric, please, I'm going to be timing anyone that takes the microphone because we don't have a very long time. So the longest time you will spend on the microphone will be 3 minutes, at most 3 minutes. Once it's 3 minutes, I'll ring the bell and you will yield your mic. Day one. Minister of Agric, you're welcome. God bless you, sir.
Good evening from here, our Deputy Information Minister, the University, and welcome here to the space, our Honorable Nwada Obi, the European rep. Thank you for visiting the X Space tonight on behalf of CRC and BGC, and ready to answer questions. You're welcome, Shimon Ekwensu Obatobie, King Emperor, Shimon, Helen Peters, Enahor Biafra, Ife. Oh, so many of you. Egbe Berugo Bere. Oh, my cherished warrior sister. Even these are all the guys. Dr. Joy Roby, you're welcome here. Nice to see you. These are people I stay here almost every day since the fracas from Isaiah Anyago. We've been talking and thrashing out issues, and we're very happy to welcome the Brgie CRC here and Brgie Bgc. I won't waste most of your time. We are so glad to meet you here and to receive questions from Biafra. That is how a government should rule, should stay. Time to time, they come and answer questions and talk to the people. A lot has been asking questions, and a lot of questions has been piled to ask for you. So it's up to them now to bring out those questions, and we're ready to trash. I'll go back to my ministry, agriculture, since all Biafrans are listening and listening again. Please, it's time for action. And we are starting with agriculture. Agriculture is the next dimension, and we have to engage ourselves with agricultural activities. All Biafrans, be ready at any time for us to start growing and piling food in case of incasity. Let it not be like 1967, 1970 Biafra War, whereby our enemy dealt with our people and our children, of which we are the children of that time. Let's say enough is enough and it will never happen again. So let's take this opportunity and listen to every information passed through Ministry of Agriculture. If you don't know how to do it, how to handle it, come, you will learn it. You will be taught. If you have a small space, you don't need to have 2 acres of land, 3 acres of land. No, 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 no. Even if you have a plot of land, a room, a space, I will tell you if you have a family of 5, I will show you how you can use 1 room space to grow food of which you can sustain your family at least month by month. I guarantee you all that. And thank you, dear friends. Please, those that have registered will be participating on winter projects, crop growing projects this week that will start this September. And those that are for the general program, the course, if you have registered and paid already, you are entitled to join as well and see how winter crops are being organized and planted and which crops we can plant depending on your zone. And as well, if thank you, I'm closing now. If you're in homeland, please, summer is not only summer, you grow crops, you grow food during the low temperature periods, December, January, February, or whatever. You will still have the time to grow certain crops, which we're going to introduce. It's going to be very interesting. Please, those in homeland, try to register and participate in agricultural projects. Thank you here. And we're waiting for the questions from Biafrans. Thank you. I hit my mic.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much. Our own capable, functional Minister of Agriculture. We have a speaker that came in. I suppose you would have a question or have something to say. Even if it's not a question, you have something to say, come up here and we'll give you the mic. King Emperor, please give us 3 minutes of your time. There. King Emperor, unmute yourself. That's if you have got something to say. King Emperor, you requested for the mic. I suppose the reason you requested for the mic is because you want to say something. All right. If you're not saying anything, I will bring you down and allow any other person that would want to come up to grab the mic.
Okay. Okay, are you talking to me?
You are King Emperor, am I? Am I not correct?
Yes.
Go
King
ahead.
Emperor.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, the host. I greet everybody.
There.
Am I coming up well?
You are coming out well.
Okay. Thank you so much.
There.
My question is not too much. One of my question is very soon now they have done election now in Anambra State, and there are still election that is coming. What are we going to do to stop this election? Because without we not stop this election, our freedom is not where to be found. What are we going to do to stop this coming election?
Okay. I think Madobi,
Thank
you want to
you.
respond? You can.
Yes, thank you very much for that questions. If you all remember, during the past elections, Biafrans did not participate. All the Biafrans that got the voters card, many of them did not. So that same way, Biafrans are advised not to participate in Nigerian election, because we cannot be doing things and doing another thing. We are fighting for Biafra, our own nation. We don't have any business in Nigerian election. So all Biafran should just follow the protocol as past election. So no participation. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
my second question is this: our hero, like somebody like Mazen Nado Kano and Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, they are still in detention. What effort can we still put so that, especially Mazen Nado Kano is in Nigeria custody, so that Nigeria will get the hit to make sure they release them? It's because it's very important to us. What effort shall we do again to make
That's
sure
a,
they're getting released? Because they
that's a
have
very
stayed
good
long
question.
now for the detention, Martin Nadekano.
Yes.
What effort
That's
are
a
we
good
making?
Yeah.
that's a good
Thank you.
question. We as a government, we are doing what we can do, but as a citizen, everything we, the government and the citizen does affects their case. All of us knows that why our leaders are being held is because of our agitation. And the worst thing we can do is to let it get cold. So if you know what you have to do to make this agitation keep moving forward, that is all we need to do to free our leaders. We have to make their arrest useless. That is the point. So that's why we need all of us. We have to join hand to fight for this freedom once and for all. And we also have to remember that the governors are the ones bringing the military also to kill our people during the election. So for that election part, when you stay away, you are safe. And also To release our leaders, we have to do everything that works for our freedom, not anything that helps Nigeria. So please, what we can, your question is a beautiful question, but what we can do is to keep pushing our freedom, giving more fire to it. The enemies will see that holding our leaders isn't going to work. That is the medicine. Thank
Okay,
you. And
thank
I
you. And
hope I've
finally,
answered
just
your
a
question.
minute. Finally, just a minute. Thank you so much, everybody. You know, our problem, especially we will be Igbo. Our problem is waiting be our problem. When we say we not feel unite one together to fight this thing once and for all, because division we fall, united we stand. What can we do for all of us to stand in good faith to fight this thing forever? Because as we scatter now, for my mind though, it's not good. We cannot achieve it with double scatter. But with one mind, we can achieve it. What can we do to make peace for everybody? Because I'm a peace person. I like to make peace with everybody so that we can achieve anything we want. That is my last question. Thank you.
Thank you. And that's your
Thank
last
you very
question
much.
also. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I like that. I like peace myself. The government like peace. There is no government that will say they don't want peace for their citizen. There is none. The thing is, there is nothing that we do in the secret. The truth is there in the open. But it's left for Biafrans to take that truth. You cannot force it down their throat. You can tell them the truth, but it's left for them to take it. For example, the happenings going on. Most of us knows the truth. And there are also many that doesn't know, probably. So what do? You bring the truth to those that you think they might not have a clue what actually is going on. That way, you are educating others that are not aware of what is going on. Secondly, you cannot force unity as well. You can't. There are some people, they deliberately want to make that peace not happen. There are people that their job is making sure that we don't have peace, that we are not united. The same way we are working to be united is the same way the enemies are working to make us stay separate from each other. So it is our job as well. What we can do is to spread the gospel. That's all we can do. And another thing we can do is when we see truth, we say them. No matter who that truth is going to hurt. We don't hide them. We don't shy away from them. That also help. And standing on the truth at all time, that also going to help. I hope I've answered your question.
Perfect. Thank you so very much.
No.
Thank you. And there's one part of that response that was very spot on. You cannot force peace. You cannot force unity. So a man of peace will preach peace. One that wants peace will accept it. But if they reject it, you can't force it. Thank you so very much. And we have hands that are up, but there's a question on from YouTube from Ben Nwansi. And I don't know, our beloved Dr. Joy Ruby might use this opportunity to respond to this if she has the, if she has the ability to speak right now. I don't know if she's busy, but if you're free, our own doctor, please help us to respond to this. This Ben says, Vam Vam Vam, how are we dealing with the diplomatic matters? Are we still knocking on America's doors, seeing they are now openly favoring the zoo? If one that prof is there, fine. Otherwise, It falls back to our European rep.
Greetings, great Biafrans. Can you hear me? Am I coming out?
Loud and clear, Doc.
Okay. They want to greeting, great Biafrans. I want to thank everyone, Honorable Raf, Honorable Obi, all protocols are observed. I want to thank each and every one of you. They want. Before
You're
I come,
welcome, Dr. Joy.
thank you. Before I come to this question that you just asked, I just want to reiterate also what Honorable Obi just answered about peace. Let us remember that Brgie is about peace, unity, progress, equity, justice. So for the enemy to target us, they have strategists, people whose job is day and night looking for ways to disunite us. So it's a tactic that they use during war. So that we are divided is not ordinary. It is something, it's a tactic of war. Also, when we are divided, the funds that we have in making sure that we have enough pencils and enough erasers for our students will also be divided. It's another tactic of war. So let us understand that the enemies we are facing is not mere Nigerians. We are facing enemies at a higher level. America that I will come back to is one of them, as well as Britain. So let us understand that Nifa may be more, and let us not lose hope, knowing that at the appointed time, Chukwokike is going to give us victory. Now, Honorable Ralph, please, if you can repeat that question again.
I will repeat it. Thank you so much, Doc. Ben once is asking, how are we dealing with the diplomatic matters? Are we still knocking on America's doors, seeing they are now openly favoring the zoo?
Thank you for that question. Diplomatic recognition is what we are pushing forward. And America is one of the countries that would like to be recognized, but they are not the only one. Now, ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu si a na-ebu ụzọ azụta naanị ewezo wute. What does it mean? It means that first we need to get hold of our territory and make sure that at least we are holding it firm before we start reaching out for the other people to actually help us. What I'm trying to say is that before America and any other one country can look at us, we as Biafrans must first hold ground our territory. What do we need to do to hold ground our territory? Seeing that the enemies we are fighting are strong, we must do the best we can. Tomorrow is
Kicked me out.
Can
Your
you
I
hear
mic
think the
me?
network maybe.
problem is
Go
from
out and come
Honorable
back
Ralph.
inside.
you can log
So
out
that you
and
can
come back
speak
in.
freely.
So the only
Here's
way
the
that
one.
we can make sure that when we speak, America will hear us, European Union will hear us, Asian countries will hear, even Middle East will hear us, is we hold down our territory. How do we hold down our territory? That we must make sure that we tell to the enemy, it does not matter what your divide and conquer tactic, it does not matter that you split our finance. We are telling you that we are going to get our land and we will do everything we need to do to get it. Once we hold our territory, I am telling you, it will not take within 1 week, all the other nations will see that we are serious and they're going to give us a hand. If you do not hold your territory, there is nobody that's going to do it for you. Are we getting, are we understanding each other? We must hold down our land. Make sure that we hold 80 to 90% of our territory. Make sure that the 40 states of Biafra, that we hold the borders. And that's when we speak, when we write letters, diplomatic recognition will flow in. Nobody will fight this war for us. Those of us that are in foreign countries, they did the same. Yes, it is sweat, it is blood, it is sacrifice, but our own will not be different. Dalon, they won't. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Joy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Joy, for that wonderful one. That's very correct. Even Elias, the spokesperson of Ogun Kiri's criminal group, have said that if we don't take up to 80% of our territory, America is not going to give us any support. We will be wasting our money in America. So those money should be used on our schools to be able to do the needful. Thank you. Our minister is having connection issue. I advise that he exit and come back so that he can continue. He be able to hear us. That's how it works sometimes like this. So, Biafrans, come up here with your question. I can see hands up. Honorable Bay, I don't know the follow-up, but I think that Mimi's Ventures hands is up. Mimi Ventures is from
Yeah, I
Homeland,
think
please.
Mimi Venture is the first.
Yes. Mimi Venture, you have the mic, please.
Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me very well because of the network here is bad.
Yes, we can hear
We
you.
can hear you.
Let me just go straight because before the network kicked me out. First of all, I want to thank the CRC for a job well done, for the job they have been doing and how they have been protecting this our government, guiding it jealously. We are jealous about this government, especially from the homeland. Though there are a lot of division, a lot of things scaring, and many things is going on that people are beginning to ask questions. But and a lot of people also believe that the CRC have come to correct the first mistake they made. Yes, you people might not understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that many Biafrans did not really flow with Ogenkiri, people like us in the homeland, but we have to admit it, agree with him since the CRC declare him as the APM then. But by the time we start seeing the way he's behaving, the law and the criminality about him, they now said that yes, we are right when we want to, when we did not really support his adoption. But before I go further, let me just ask this question because of the network I have here. I want to ask the CRC, what are they really doing to recover most of the states out of the 40 states?
Please, can anybody hear me now?
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you,
Yes, we can
Honorable.
yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear
We
you.
can hear you now.
Okay, I've entered through another phone. All right, let's go ahead. All right.
All right.
Okay. The first question I want to ask is that what is the CRC, the government, doing to recover most of the states we have here in the homeland? We have 40 states. Majority of those states have been shared between the Ngozi and the APM. So what are they doing now to recover most of them back? Then the second one is I want to ask is because of my network here. Then is there any what is the government doing concerning the link or is there any link between the government and the legal team of Mazinam Kanu to maybe to get update from them? Let's know what is really going on concerning the Mazinam Kanu issue. Is there any link between the government and the legal team of our leader? Because it's very important for us to know because most of us back home we don't understand. Maybe government is even having anything to do with Mazinam Kanu case or there's any link between them and Mazinam Kanu legal team. So, secondly, thirdly, the fight to defend our area, each state, we are lacking security in so many of our states. Yeah, I know it's a big task. We need security, especially in my own state, where these people are bumping in anytime they like to kidnap. So, what is the CRC doing to make sure to convince us and to put all these things in place back into the government settle that it used to be when our PM is there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, your first question is what we are doing to
Recovering of
recover
state.
the 40 other states in Biafra land. All right. Well, if you have noticed, yeah, you must have noticed that some of the admins left with Ngozi and some left with Isaiah Ayogo. So, these things are still fresh. The government are already working hard to recover those states back. I will not tell you everything, the strategies that the government are using to recover these states back, but I can guarantee you that we are doing everything to recover these states back. Okay? And hopefully soon we'll have all the 40 states complete. So the second question is if there is a link between between the government and Onyendu legal team. Well, the government has, after the arrest of our prime minister, the government tried, the Crc Bgc try to make a contact with Onyendu legal team through Aloy Jimako. Of course, that there was a disruption. There was a disruption, but I cannot go deep into the conversation. But yes, we made a contact with them. Yes, and the third question was the people are being killed in homeland. Yes, every day, probably every hour. Our people are taken down for no reason, just because they ask for freedom. The government are doing everything. In fact, that is our first priority, to protect the lives of the Biafran citizens. That is number one priority. Protect their lives and our territory. And government are doing everything, believe you me, everything. The problem we have are those that have become a stumbling block to our freedom. That is the problem we have. When we are divided, the funds are divided. So what Biafran can do is join head together, come back to Brgie, let's form a strong force. And then you will see the effect as well. The BDF cannot do that with their bare hands. Everyone knows that. And they need every support they can get. We can scream from now till tomorrow without what they need to do the work. Nothing is going to happen. But the Biafran people are doing their best. Those that are supporting them, they are doing their best, everything they can do to make sure that our land are secured. I hope I've answered all your three questions. Are you there?
Miss Ventures.
I think network must have
Yeah, I
kicked
think
it out.
network may have affected him. Are you guys
Yeah.
hearing me now?
Yes, we can hear
Yes, we
you.
can hear you.
Yes, we
Honorable,
are able
just
to
give
hear
me
you.
a few seconds now. I just want to also support Honorable Obi in what she said last. If we do not have enough, resources to buy the granules and the erasers, the things that we need to protect the 40 states. How are we going to do it? One of the tactics of the enemy is to divide. The vision that they are creating is not ordinary, because they know that the funding to be able to get the granules and the items that the students need is one of the things that is pushing us. So by that division, they make sure that our funds are also reduced. For us to protect each other, for us to protect our land, everyone, it's a duty of everyone. Whenever you're eating, you're keeping €1 or whatever your currency is aside for your homeland, because there will be a day that you will come and you will have no land. So for us to protect our land, every Saturday we are doing a fundraising. Now, on purpose, we decided to do it no more on social media, because they are now using it as a proof to keep our leaders under without communication. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody, you will see the Zoom link tomorrow, for instance. Zoom link will be shared. Come in and give your €1. Mazen Nandikano said, €1. If everybody could give $1, we will not be where we are today. So it's easy for us to come up and say, we want to protect our 40 states. These people are coming. What are you doing to make sure that on Saturday you come in and donate your quota? Everything is noted and documented, because at the appointed time, we will bring out the notebooks to see who and who have been supported when they don't go and go stuff. So yes, the government is going to protect, but we cannot do it without Biafrans. Day one.
Wow. Somebody should clap for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right.
Sorry, a minute. Can I add something here, please?
Please, we need to take questions. Minister of Agri,
Yes,
there are so many
please.
questions.
Just a minute, please.
1 minute
We,
exactly, please go ahead.
yes, with what answer provided by our Honorable Nwada Obi and Prof. Dr. Joy Irobi is exactly what agriculture is pushing at. Agriculture wants the whole Biafra to donate and to register with what they are asked to register. The amount is there and is nothing. In return, you are getting knowledge. You are getting know-how on how you can manage agriculture. Agriculture is not all this chemical agricultural production or product, organic, and how you can provide and produce your own organic. You will create employment using that. And as well, the money is not coming to me. I'm using all my time and my brain, everything. The money is going to Brgie. And where is the Brgie head taking the money for? To our students. That is the sense in it. They won.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. We have a lot of questions here. We have a lot of questions here in YouTube. I want to take this first. There's one that from Amy. Amy, please. I think that your question is already partially answered because it said to our dear leaders from BRC and CRC, thanks for keeping it up together. Now, is it not yet time? Is it not yet time to delegates are sent to establish Burkina Faso or Russia route? Can't we have that debate when PM is out? Of course, Dr. Joy is here. Dr. Joy, maybe you will respond to that later. But I want us to answer this other question here, which is, for me, also very important. Dr. Joy, please take note. I will repeat it if you don't mind later. Somebody by the name Ezioku Bundu is asking, Pastor Vam, my question is this. Is there anything our Biafra Republic government in Ezra is doing to stop Oge Nkere, at least to stop propagating in the name of Brgie? This question is in two parts. This is the first one. Does Nwadabi want to respond to this before I bring the second part of the question?
Honorable Vam, there is another question on my side that looks like the one they just asked you. This one is saying, Why is it that the Biafran Governing Council is overlooking African brothers and sisters? Why not lobby these areas and see what we can get? Why only in the West?
Okay, that has to do with the Burkina Faso and Russia thing. Okay, maybe we can just lump them together. Why don't we pick the one you want to answer, and Dr. Joy will pick the other one that relates to her own department.
All right, thank you, Honorable Ralph.
There.
Well, we all know that Brgie was the brainchild of our PM. It was registered in the state of Maryland as a national organization for our struggle for independence. And as a national organization, every Biafran has equal rights to it. Recently, it became clear that there has been some effort to hijack or privatize Brgie through unauthorized alterations. Those alterations were not done on social media, and therefore fixing them will not be done on social media, but in Maryland. In the US law, organizations may have operating agreements and bylaws that specify how the organization will operate. When it is not specified, it defaults to state law. So, there is nothing that says that a resident agent who may or may not be a member of the organization can suddenly become the president of that organization, or that someone can wake up one morning after a bad dream and go ahead and remove those he does not like. We don't know who is advising.
Please,
We don't
let's
know who.
just let's not do that often so that we don't distract the speaker. Thank you. Go ahead, Wadavi.
We don't know who is advising those doing this, but we do know that such advice will lead them to the precipice. We also believe Maryland law will help us restore the sanctity of Brady registration. So that's all I can say on that for now. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, to second that, Ezioku Bondo also goes ahead to say, my second question is, what is the BRGIE doing to challenge Ogenkere for removing the name of our PM from the Brigi registration and make himself the president, of which I'm sure you already answered it, but you can have an addendum if you want.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the alteration were not done on social media, and therefore fixing them, we cannot do that on social media either. So yes, the government are doing something about it, but it's not something we're going to discuss on social media. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
I just want to
Ekwensu, I will mute you. Allow me to call you up. Take
thank
time.
you,
Oh.
please, Honorable Obi. Thank you, Honorable Raf. I just want to just use few seconds to also reiterate what Honorable Obi had just said. Yes, the government, our eyes on it, but remember that we have more enemies around than friends. So everything we are doing, we're not going to come up in social media and announce it. You guys will have to wait and see what the government will be doing. And the other question concerning the African collaborations,
Yeah,
yes,
the diplomatic question, please. You can
yes,
just throw a
there
stone
is
there.
ongoing discussions. It is going on, and we're not going to come out also to come and tell everything, but just know that the government is working towards it. Yes, there are some discussions and communication going on, and when the fruit will come out, Biafrans will hear it. But remember, we need all of you to make sure that we hold our land. We must hold our land. The line must be held for the leaders. We're not just going to come and talk in social media. It's not about talk in social media and saying things that will even implicate our leaders. What is important is that we do the work we need to do. How are we going to do it? Everybody, we need you tomorrow's fundraising to make sure that we are holding our land while we are holding the line for the leaders. But understand that we are not letting Ogenkere play. He is in America, it's not in Nigeria. So whatever you do against the law will deal with you. at the appointed time. We are not rushing. And the communications with the Africa, we are ongoing with it. And Biafra will hear the story. But we need all your support. Day one.
Wow. Anakwụkwọ aka ebe a. Anakwụkwọ aka ebe a. Okay, ejizimaka m akwụ ya.
Thank you,
I
Dr.
wish I
Paul.
could say because I'm in a time corner.
All right.
Sorry, sorry if I'm.
Ekwensu, I go sanction you. Now me go give you microphone.
Please
Honorable
take
Van
me
Van
next.
Van, you still need to do something about people who are requesting a lot of hands. Mic.
Yes, a lot of hands are here. Ekwensu, you have 2 minutes, please.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry to all those that were ahead of me, for jumping the queue. I'm just in a very tight corner. Anyway, greetings to everybody, all honorables. If Acting Information Minister, Honorable Wadabi and Dr. Joy, all the ministers in the house and all Biafrans. First of all, I just want to say something quick. I just want Biafrans to know that the steps that CRC took eh, was a step towards the direction of peace. Because when you have people in your organization or in your cabinet that don't share the same ideology with you, but instead they are pretending, they're only going to cause disruption. And where there's disruption, there's going to be no peace. So the best thing is to part ways with them, take them out, and which CRC has done effectively. And I can assure you the government is moving forward. That will lead to lasting peace. So now my question goes to, you see, information is power, most especially in our freedom that we are pursuing. My question to the government, to our CRC and to all the ministers, including the acting information minister, what initiative, what layer of initiative are you guys like trying to bring to make sure that information reaches to every corner of Biafra land, most especially those in homeland? You understand? What initiative are you guys trying to introduce aside from all that we have on ground right now? And also, how will you like the Biafran people to support this initiative so that we can get this information about our freedom to every part of Biafra land so that it can awaken the consciousness of our people to rise up and do the needful? Because if we have the right information, we will as where they know that is their fundamental human right in terms of fighting for your freedom. Thank you.
Dewo.
Thank
Thank
you
you very
very
much.
much, Quincy. Thank you very much. Your question was what are the measures the government are taking to make sure that those in homeland are also provided with information, right? So the Ministry of Internal Affairs are setting up mechanism, ways to communicate better with Biafrans at home. So, we wasted a lot of time in few months while we are trying to, make something that never worked to work. So all this time, there was a lot of project efforts that they're just put aside and wasted. But now the government are working day and night, believe you me, to make sure that all these things are implemented and that Biafrans at home, they are getting the information, everything about the government. So within a short time, the Biafrans at home will see the difference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very, very spot on. And believe me, with what is on ground, which I am privy to, it is going to be something sophisticated, something modern, something very, very effective that will get to the grassroots. And in fact, the grassroots is where we are targeting, and it will yield very bountiful results. And Biafrans will be happy. They have this set of people at the helm of affairs. Thank you very much, Mwadobi. And
You're
we,
welcome. And also, I also want to add
that also there's a plan to establish the Biafran Broadcasting Service. And once that has been initiated, all Biafrans must go and plug in so that they can be carried along. You know, when governments bring out an initiative, it is now left for the citizens to make that initiative work. That is the second part of it. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Yeah. I was almost
Thank you.
I was
Thank you,
almost
Honorable.
letting that cat out of the bag. All right, go ahead, Professor
I
Doctor.
just want to just use few seconds again to support what Honorable Obi has said, and also to refer back to Ekwensu that Ekwe Biafra we also expect a lot from Ekwe Biafra. As you know, I'm not going to go into details, so that also be a way to share knowledge to people who are back home. Another thing I want to mention is that we have a very good alliance with the Ambazonia. Ambazonia Biafra Alliance is something that have been very active, except when Isaiah Anyogo and Sonia Barawa tried to sabotage it. But we are trying to, bring things up. There, what is important is to know that they have the ACTN satellite, and this satellite television broadcasts from Calabar, Enugu, and it's a way that when Ambazonia and Biafrans will communicate, people back home via satellite will be getting this information. So Ambazonia has a very strong ACN TV network that people back home, especially Calabar, Enugu region, can get this broadcast. And it is also something that we are going to try to, no matter whatever Isaiah Nyogo has done to sabotage and to kill this alliance, to pick it up so that this collaboration and the communication knowledge that our people back home within the Calabar, Enugu region will be able to get this communication and a way to also build them up. Day one.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Joy.
All right. So we're going to be moving with speed now, and we're going to be giving you strictly 2 minutes. And Ada, your hand was up before. I don't know what happened. Did you lose? Okay, Ada Neji, please grab it, and 2 minutes so that we'll go and start responding to questions. But first of all, there is a comment from Peaceman who says CROC government is the number one for our freedom. Thank you very much, Peaceman. I can read all your comments here. Amy was so satisfied with the question from the Foreign Affairs Ministry, Dr. Professor Joy Irobi, and he says, wonderful, and appreciates that response. All right, Ada, please go ahead and let's hear you.
Okay, greetings, dear friends. Good evening, Wada Obi. I love that last line, your opening speech that says we are not going to stop fighting for our freedom because you know what? We are Biafrans and we are not going to stop. We'll keep on fighting. We'll keep on pushing until we get it. Greetings,
Absolutely.
Professor Irobi. All protocol observed. So I want to ask Professor, I heard Mr. Isaiah Ayogo close the liaison office in Finland. And what is his motive for closing that office? If it's true,
Well,
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
it's great difference. Thank you for the question. Well, Isaiah Anyog has done many things, and it is not our intention to come and look into all the things he has done. Now, the Finland liaison, whatever his interference there is, it does not matter, because as soon as our prime minister will come out, things will be rectified there. Our focus now is how are we going to beat the enemies that are trying to divide and conquer us and take our land. That should be all our concern. Let us leave all the other things that Isaiah Yog is doing, knowing that these are distractions, strategies to distract us from the main goal. So forget about all the things he has been doing. Our prime minister, as soon as he comes out, will rectify the one of Finland. That is a small case. Now, the challenge for us is how do we make sure that we hold the line and hold our land and that the enemy will not win. That's where we should be focusing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, just one question because somebody have been disturbing me about this question, and even me, I've been bothering myself about the question. Even though I was withdrawing myself back from coming into fundraising, why? Because of if not because my head is strong and I know what I want, but some people are still asking me why. Because Isaiah Yogo keep on pushing and pushing this narrative that Dr. Nadi is a People's Club of Nigeria, and his signatory is he's the signatory on the account they open, I think something like that. So even though I was when Dr. Nadi was well, there was a time she came out, I wanted to ask her how can she tell us about these people of Nigeria, People's Club of Nigeria, because our Prime Minister made mention that anybody doing anything with Nigeria is going to be out. It's not going to be with the cabinet. So I don't know if it's Wadobi that is going to answer or
Uh,
Professor that will answer this question, or if Dr. Nadi is here, she can answer, please,
yeah,
because
please
some people are worried about this.
let me respond to that very quickly. Nwada Ada Zion is not working with the people of Nigeria or the political system of Nigeria. Nwada Zion has never at any time told anybody that she belongs to any People's Club of Nigeria anywhere. She has never been confronted with that. This is a narrative that this dastardly, evil, satanic agent of darkness, Isaiah Nyogo, brought up this narrative to distract Biafrans. And you see him every time he opens his mouth. People's God of Nigeria, people God of Nigeria. As if Mwada Zion have ever come out one day and said, I belong to a Nigerian party. I am People's God of Nigeria. The first time People's Club of Nigeria issue came on this our movement was from Ngozi Arabueze, who came openly and told Biafrans, I am a bona fide member of the People's Club of Nigeria. If Isaiah Nyong can give you any evidence of that Zion giving him or telling him or even see him seeing that Zion as a People's Club of Nigeria or touting herself as a political People's Club of Nigeria, then that is the day we will be able to confront him with that question. But this unnecessary, stupid, wicked distraction, we shouldn't even pay attention to it. Honestly, it is very funny that somebody is bragging that she's people of Nigeria and she's confident of it. Another person is working without any, because Adazian is the one that brought Ngozi Arabueze, or introduced her to what we are doing. Does that automatically make her a people's god of Nigeria? That this wicked Satan.
Sir, Sonia Akparawa posted a picture of her with some group of people with description of the People's Club of Nigeria. So we need to verify that and know what we are doing, please.
Even
Because
that action,
we
that action
saying
violates
this,
the
they
bylaw
might
too.
repost that picture tomorrow. So it's going to be a shock.
Exactly, because
Yeah,
two
we
people
saw
have
that.
asked me, okay, I'm not gonna put my money again if the woman is in the signatory and
Yeah,
she's in the People's Club of Nigeria. So
I
that's
know
why
what
I,
you're
Please,
if
can
saying,
not
I
because I'm
speak
Ajere.
strong
when
and
you
I know
have
what I
time?
want,
Bam,
I
bam,
won't
bam.
be coming there.
Who is talking?
Yeah, we saw that picture from Sonia Akparawa. I don't know
Bam,
where
bam,
that
bam.
is
I
coming
can
from.
speak for myself.
Okay,
Okay,
Please.
Adazian,
okay,
you
Honorable
are
ma.
Ruby
here?
is
Okay,
here.
you're
Okay,
welcome, ma. Thank you, ma.
thank you, Dr. Nadi, thank you. You
Honorable
can.
Ruby, you're welcome.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm driving, but can you all hear me?
What's the
Yes,
name
we
you are
can
in
hear
here? I
you.
don't
You're
even know that you
welcome.
are here. Go ahead.
Okay. All protocols observed. Please, my brothers and sisters in Brgie and Biafra, I will give you a little history before I will answer for this. Before I answer your question, Wada, Ada. When People's Club opened after the war, People's Club was open to help those that able to help themselves after they give them 20 pounds. They were calling it Onyaga na Nwannie. Most people that open people's club were the people that are generous to the community. Okay? So people's club don't have anything to do with politics. So Ngozi People's Club doesn't have anything to do with People's Club that we are open to help brothers and sisters. And again, those pictures they posted, try to find out what year those pictures were taken. Have I ever come out to tell anybody about political People's Club? In this world, they have what we call fraternal brothers and sisters. I'm yelling because it's like I'm driving so that you can hear me. There's something they call fraternal brothers and sisters. Fraternal brothers and sisters, non-political organization. Because this political ambition that makes her to bring People's Club to what she's saying is absurd. Ngozi People's Club is not my concern, but I can tell you that what People's Club, my parents, I'm not denying it, my parents, they helped so many people after the war that they gave them 20 pounds. It's non-political. It's Onyaga na Nwannie. This political People's Club of Nigeria, Ngozi belongs to. It's not where Ruby Nadi belongs to. Okay? I have never, ever, one day came out to tell anybody that People's Club of Nigeria is where Ruby belongs to. There are so many people in this struggle that deal with their communities. There are so many that belongs to the people of their town. There are so many that doesn't. I will not discourage anybody that belongs to their family, their clans meeting. Okay? So, what Ngozi is talking about, I will repeat it and I will say, PM knows about Ruby before we started, and PM knows about Ruby up till now. I don't have anything to do with People's Club of Nigeria that Ngozi is talking about. So that's all I can say. They can bring any picture that I have in the past. I will not deny I don't have pictures in the past. Yes, they're there. Okay, but it's non-political. There are elderly people that deal with community that help others. I know so many of my community that I belong to that is helping. But after Ngozi, Nigeria People's Club, so many of them withdrew because they said, this is not what we are doing. This is not where we belong. We don't deal with what Ngozi is bragging about because it was just pure bragging. She wants to belong to where she doesn't belong to. The way she belongs to it. She belongs to the politics, not Onyaga na Nwannie that helps the community. So if you have any other question, how you want me to address it so that you understand it, feel free. I will answer that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Please,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Honorable
Thank you
Ruby.
very much.
I want to also say this thing. The main purpose that Isaiah Yogo refused, that Biafrans, that we as a government would take note and account for every kobo is because he is the sole person that is able to see what is coming in and what is going out. Now, this Brgie, we have several people that are overseeing what is coming in and what is going out. And Honorable Nadi is one of them. We also have Mama Biafra, and we have other people in that team that make sure that everything is accounted and documented for. Now, those that do not want to support, it's because they don't want to support. It has nothing to do with People's Club. People's heart are different. Are you telling me that because somebody is in Onyanga 1 year club that is helping people, Ngozi they come and twisted it as whatever she wants? Because of that, you don't want to give. If you don't want to give, don't give. You understand? You will be wherever you are, and Fulani will come and take your land. But note that we have several people that are signatory and that are checking in. I am one of the auditors that are making sure that everything that comes in is accounted for and documented. If you don't want to give, stay where you are until Fulani will come and take your land. They won't.
Yeah,
Okay,
please. Yeah,
something else. Hold on.
Please. Hold on. Nwada Zion, I'm going to give you the mic in a minute. Please, I want you to understand that Isaiah Nyogo is only using this propaganda to distract you. Ask yourself, Isaiah Nyogo is the same person that added Ada Zion as a secretary when he didn't have clarification or permission from Ada Zion. He went ahead and added her. Did he not know that Ada Zion had affiliation with Onyayara 1 year of the People's Club? Apart from the time that
When he
Ngozi
added her,
Fulani, and they added her as a secretary. And then now, because he wants to sell his diabolic propaganda, every time he mentions Ada Zion, People's Club of Nigeria, People's Club of Nigeria, Woge Baha. Yati Wogi. Ada Zion is not a political figure in Nigeria. Ngozi Fulani is a political
why did he not bring
dingbat
it
in
up
Nigeria.
yesterday? Why did he not bring it up before now? Now
So
that
you
you want
added
to
her
hijack,
as a secretary,
the
and
government, you are bringing up
hold on.
propaganda.
Yes, you added her as a secretary, and you know that she's the one that knows your anus and can expose you every minute. And that's Zion, people of Nigeria. Oh, Genkere, you are a People's Club of Fulani. You cannot deceive us. Ewu. Please let us not confuse ourselves with this. And I thank our Joy Irobi have answered. If Ada Zion, who has no affiliation with political system in Nigeria and who happened to be a bone in Oge Chukwukere's neck, who has nothing to do with political whatever bragging, because the only way I was answering this question is, I have never seen Ada Zion bragging about People Club of Nigeria. I am a bona fide member. No, because she knows what she is, she knows her identity, and she has represented Biafra fully. And she has been, in integrity personified, an integrity personified person in this Biafra. So I am not a type that defends people, but when I see integrity in people, I identify it. Day one, I'm going to mute the mic, and if you want to ask Ada Zion a question, go ahead. But first of all, let her say something that she wanted to say. Ada Zion, please go ahead.
Adazan, please finish up so that we
Okay.
can move.
Please, one thing I want to bring up. This is the old account that Oge is running by himself. My name is in there. Maybe some of you don't know. I knew everything that was going on in that account. But it's like Oge said that I mustn't say anything. The reason I don't want to say anything is because when I was in that account, it was me and Oge that opened that account. But when he started doing some stealing, I will use that word stealing, I blew my whistle. That's when he came out with the Biafran, People's Club of Nigeria. That's when he came up with it, because I told him that he is not doing right. He is the only one that can take out money, but I am in the account. I kept on asking him, can we tell people what is going on? He refused. I have a copy of statement of that account in my house. Every one of them, when the time comes, it will be out. I don't want to say anything about it. But okay, you're listening now. I copied every damn statement. How you transfer all the money to yourself. Anytime we have up to 3,000, it goes to Oge's account. I have them. It's not hearsay. So that one is a story of itself when the time comes. Let PM come out. So Oge knows why he's fighting me. Because I am the only one that knows everything. But today is the only day I'm saying that I have copies of my account. But you don't know. He almost made me to swear a oath. An oath. I must not tell anybody what is going on in the account. And I never said anything. Because when PM was there, I wasn't saying anything. PM knew. PM told me and Oge to open that account. We opened the account together. So all this propaganda that Oge is bringing up is just to distract you people, Biafran. If I were you, forget it. Let's fund our nation. Let's do this together. It's going to be over soon because Oge has lost his battle. But it's not something to come over here and start explaining to you guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, Dr. Ruby.
There we go.
Thank you, Honorable Ruby. Thank you so much.
So moving
Can
forward,
I talk now?
yes, who?
Is there other?
Go ahead.
Dr. Ruby Nadi, I want to give you a three posa. Posa, posa, posa. Because I know the reason why. I know the reason why. You know, I'm trying to ask because two people have approached me. It's good that you came out immediately. You came out to clear this. Now it's clear now. Even some certain things this man was making you because he's the one guilty here. But you now open the yashel the file. Everybody
Breeze
has
don't
seen it
blow
now.
foul yash. Foul yash don't
You
open.
yeah,
This
just
is what
open
is
it.
happening.
You know.
Hmm.
So thank you very much, ma. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And going forward, Biafrans, because Ogenkere, he's a psychophant, a sociopath, I don't know what else to call him. You know that Biafrans are very sentimental. That's why every time he mentioned the name of this beautiful lady, he will always say People's Club of Nigeria, trying to equate her with Ngozi Arabu Fulani. Ruby Nadi is not a Fulani woman. Ngozi is a Fulani woman. Ngozi had opened her mouth and said that she would have been a minister. Her network in Nigeria. Ruby Nadi has no network, not even one network in Nigeria. If Ruby Nadi has a network in Nigeria and is affiliated with political system of Nigeria, Vam 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 will open in Yash. Me will be Vam Vam Vam. I will not spare her. But I know, do you know when Ogenkere told me that Ruby Nadi is People's Club of Nigeria? That time, Ngozi had not even opened his mouth. I was wondering, what is this man, People's Club of Nigeria? I have never seen Ruby Nadi tell me anybody about people. Ogenkere had told me this thing before Ngozi even opened his mouth. God is my witness if I lie. God, judge me. That I knew that this is a propaganda. I didn't buy it because this woman has never bragged about anything about Nigeria, has never shown herself to be a part of the system. But Ngozi has done that. Ngozi has told us her affiliation with the Nigeria, that he's playing international. Okay, he's playing local. And all those nonsense. So that is why whenever Oge goes ahead to do this particular blackmail, I knew this man is a demon. There is something fishing. So I will not buy it. And anybody that buys it, I am saying to you, sorry. Sorry. All right.
Please, my minister, please, can I just add to it, please? I beg you, just 1 second.
Go
I
ahead.
just want to add that, what's his name? David Nana with Akpakarawa. Please, now we have evidence that Ogon Kere has been stealing Biafra's money. We have evidence right now. And they should know that we are coming for them. You were going to ask him, Where is the money going? After 3,000, the money will disappear to Ogo Kere's account. Biafrans, you people should listen. Biafrans, you people, you should be wise. You people are not naive. Una get sense. Una sense pass wise my own. That's why the British don't fit buy us. That's why we refuse to be a slave. Because we are powerful. Because we are sensible. Because we can rule ourselves. We're gonna ask question of Biafra. No wonder they blackmail this woman so that he go shut up. Just like the way they blackmail Sonny right now. Sonny is being blackmailed because he don't pack money give Sonny. So right now we have evidence against him, and we will deal with him water when we come to this place again. God bless you, Dr. Nadi. God bless you, my sister. We love you. Biafrans love you. Carry go, nothing do you.
University, please go ahead and bring people in. And while I take care of the social media questions, they will.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vam on this very actionable program. Honorable Nandi, thank you so much for the person you are and answering that question in a way that is self-understandable. Oh, thank you. We have Egbe Belu Gobelu. Egbe Belu Gobelu, you have the mic. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Honorable Ralph. University, I greet you. All our ministers, president, I greet you all. Thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone on the space and on the speaker level. My name is Egbeberu Ugoberu. I want to use this opportunity also to say thank you, everyone, for fighting for my freedom. And I don't really want to ask any question now because I am still waiting for the due date to collapse, to respect the decision of the government. Since from the bottom, I am here, and I have been here, and I have had the government decision. So I just want to greet each and every one of you, and based on the information now again that we just had from our minister and our mommy, Adazion, for another clarification, ma, please. Yes, I have heard you said everything, but another clarification, just to be clear, and for all the Biafran listening, to be clear also. Please, ma, are you part of any political position or aspirant of any kind of political position in Nigeria as of today? Please, ma.
No, no, no. Double capital letter N-O. Never, ever.
Thank you.
After. Listen,
Thank
let me
you.
tell you.
Let me
I'm,
add to it.
I'm
Let me add to it. Are you a member of any
no,
political party?
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
And I
Go
will
ahead.
clarify because some of you doesn't know that I am from Newi. Ngozi was telling them that if I knew back, which some of you doesn't know, was related to me. I rejected my cousin because of this struggle, because he doesn't belong to what I'm fighting for. I'm talking to the whole world. So my people will hear me, which some of them will stop talking to me maybe from today. Some of you don't know that. PM knows me and Ifani Oba, and we settled it. So I'm bringing that up too to clarify for some of you that doesn't know. But those that are inside cabinet, they knew what happened. So I'm saying no, I have no any link with any political individual. So I'm talking to the whole world. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. And that is
Thank you very much,
settled it.
Thank you so very much, Egbeberu Goberu Nkuwanini. When this battle started, Egbeberu Goberu stood beside the government and make sure that proper information are given to Biafrans, rather than the lies and the propaganda that was coming from Parawa. So thank you very much, Egbeberu Goberu, for that in-depth question that brought out the main clarification. So thank you. Our own Captain Helen Peters, please, you have the mic.
Thank you so much. I am so glad, so happy to be here this evening, listening to our CROC, the honorables, cabinet members, dishing out the truth, well-coupled, intelligent members of the Brgie cabinet. I am so happy to be part of you guys. Thank you so much for everything. The humiliation that you tolerated from Biafrans, the lies, the propagandas that you tolerated from Biafrans. I really appreciate your efforts. Thank you so much, every one of you honorables. Honorable Obi, I appreciate you, and every one of you. Our Minister of Information, I appreciate you. The D-Day has come. File Nyash don't open, no. I have said it before that Oge Kere, refusing all this, running to us in the media space to come and cover him up. There is something behind it. I knew this. Because how can you say you are clean and just a signatory for you to be witness of every of your proof that you are claiming? You said no. You don't want such. You don't want anybody to monitor your movements. The movement of you moving money from Biafra, a nation's account, you don't want to be accountable for it. And you try to come to us in the media to come and brainwash every one of us, pay those you can pay to lie against these honorable, intelligent people that our leaders has been working with from ages. You want to come and brainwash every one of us and support your criminality. I don't support criminality. I am not born to be so. Where the truth lies, I always stand by it. Do you understand me? So I really appreciate you guys coming up this evening to take question and answer from Biafrans without intimidating them. At least every one of you here that have asked questions, nobody insulted you. Nobody lay curses upon you and your generation. These honorable, intelligent men and women, they are here to take your questions. You understand? So all Biafrans, we are asking you to come up now. Anywhere you have doubts in your mind, come and ask them. They are here now. You see the names they are calling them. Oh, People's Club of Nigeria. Now she has come to decimate everything. The reason why they want to tag her, the name she's not buried. You understand me? Because Ogekere does not want that truth to come out that he has been stealing from Biafra's coffer. Do you understand? So Biafran, please come up to the mic. For we that are here, we know the truth already. This is the reason why we are on the space, preaching the gospel of truth to every one of us. Please come up to the mic. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, my honorables. Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information. God bless every one of you for coming up. Thank you
Okay.
so much. I use my mic.
I'm going to do
Thank you so
something.
much.
I'm going to do something. Some of
Thank
us
you,
that
Honorable Helen. God
yeah,
bless you.
yeah, we are going to just in the next few minutes we will bring down some of the people that have spoken, so that if there is anybody that wants to request, we'll be able to bring them up.
Let me.
Yeah, or maybe
Let me just
Honorable
say
Ralph.
something. I will go
Thank
down.
you.
Honorable
yeah.
Ralph, can I say something?
Okay, go ahead. Some of you that
Please.
have spoken, just our team members, you can just bring yourself down so that people can raise their hands to ask questions. Go ahead.
Yeah, guys, allow people to request for mic so that people can come up when you drop. Thank you.
Please let me just say something. I'll go down.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
please,
Me too,
I'm very
please.
happy. I'm very happy for what Rubina did this evening. Very, very happy because this thing have been causing problem everywhere. So now that he came out and he revealed a lot of things that Biafrans, because that's why this man always call her names, that she's people's club, to just validate his criminality, you know. So thank you very much, Madam Nadi. Thank you I'm very happy for what you did this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Um,
much.
Ralph, please, co-host, I have a question to ask. Let it be a question from the ministry, that ministry asks questions as well,
Well, please,
please.
Honorable Engineer Nani, make that question 1 minute, sir. Thank you.
Yes,
Go proceed.
yes. A very, very short and brief question. Please, so Honorable Obi, this question goes to Brgie, GC, and the CRC. Please, appointing ex-APM as acting prime minister, was it a mistake? Because we've been in the space since all these things happening, we are listening to Biafrans and the questions they're asking and things the media try to answer to their way of understanding. So please explain this to Biafran and let it be once and for all and then cleared. Why Ogenkere
Honorable Nani,
came,
thank you so much. Is
yes,
that
please,
question
is
going to Dr. Nadi or is going to the media?
to anybody from the
I will take the
CRC or
question.
this thing that will answer that, please.
Very good. Honorable Bobby,
It's
take the
important
question.
for Biafrans.
Thank you so much. Your 1 minute is up, sir. Thank you so much. Honorable Bobby, proceed.
All right. Thank you so much, Engineer Nani. Dear friends, as you know, the question Engineer Nani asked, and I know many of us must be asking the same. But I can tell you today, I personally, I wouldn't call it a mistake. First, every Biafran has equal rights to become anything in Biafra land. But on the other hand, you have to abide by the rules and the regulations that are laid down that governs our government and our nation. Isaiah Ayog got an opportunity of a lifetime to write his name on a marble. Nobody is perfect. We knew he's not perfect, just like all of us are not. But we were ready and willing to make him succeed, because we knew if he succeed, all of us have succeeded. There were agreements made in back how we're going to govern our people until the return of the PM. And all these things, he answered yes to it. So he was made an APM with our laws. And the same law also took him out after he violated the same law he knew about. So one thing I can tell Biafrans today is, for us to govern ourselves, we have to respect our rules, abide by our laws and charter, the bylaws and our charter. Because that way, when we get home, it's going to be easier for us. When a leader is violating a laid down rules with impunity, what do you expect the people he's leading to do? So we said, no, we cannot tolerate that. This is not the type of Biafra we want to achieve. So yes, I wouldn't say it's a mistake. You cannot see tomorrow. But one thing is that we learned from the past incidents. When things happen, you learn from it. You make things better. And that is what this government has done. As it stands now, this government is a government that will work with our charter and our bylaws. Anybody, any government official that violates it, there will be a consequence. That is how a nation is supposed to be running. In diaspora where all of us resides, you cannot tell me you can just wake up one morning and just make up something and expect everybody to go along with it. It doesn't work like that. So why would that happen in Biafra land? Why would that happen in our government? So I hope I've answered your questions. Some things happen for us to learn from it. So I wouldn't call it a mistake. I think it was a learning moment that all of us just had. And the incident actually made us get stronger and better and see what we didn't see before. So I hope I've answered your question.
So
Thank you very much. Thank you
yes,
very much. Exactly what has been preaching to our Biafrans, and they still can't get their brain open. Thank you for repeating it and opening it up and explaining everything. Well explained. Thank you.
yes. In
But
addition to that, Honorable,
I want
can
to
you
add
throw
one
more
or two
light
things
on
also.
his claim on being the one in charge of Brgie documents and all that stuff? I don't know if you get my question.
Sorry, come again.
Can you throw more light? Because he is claiming that he is the one in charge of bringing document because he registered it himself with his money and all that. So everything document belonging to Brigi is in his possession. Can you please throw more light? Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
thank you very much. Honorable, you can do it in 3 minutes or less, please.
in my previous comment, I made mention that he made changes, illegal changes in these documents. So, like I said earlier, this is something the government are working on in closed doors. And you remember, our government is registered in the United States. A United States is a place where the rule of law applies. So when the governing council have further information on that, I can't tell more on that. But believe you me, we are working on it.
Thank you very much, Honorable Bay.
Thank
But
you.
we need you to put something
I
very
want to make,
straightforward.
please can I
Wait, please. Is the document that Ogenkiri fabricated original or is the fake one? Please, just be straight.
It's not the original document. It cannot be
Okay, thank you
original
very much.
because original documents, the directors are there. So he can remove anybody, but he is making himself more criminal.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, please,
Freedom,
can you
before we
give
take you, let us take
Professor
your sister.
Dr.
What
Joy,
sister? What is sister? You have the mic. Please go ahead.
My answer up before my minister. Should I wait or you want me to go on?
just hold on, let Professor Joy say
What
something,
is
then
sister?
you
Do you have
continue.
a question?
Yes, but they said I should hold on.
Yeah,
University, they said I should
yeah,
hold on.
hold on for Professor
Okay.
Joy.
I will just use 1 minute. I just want to say one. When Ngozo Rabweze started with her betrayal, it was a state of emergency. That Ogenkere was given opportunity was not because we all saw it in him. So he was given that opportunity, like Honorable Obi explained. But we all knew that he was not the best. But considering people back home, considering all the logistics, we decided to give him a trial based on the agreement that he was going to work closely with us. And because of it, we also erected the rule that if anybody, including me, will not follow the laid out structure, the person is out. 2, because he was living, a Biafran living in Maryland, he was given the opportunity to register Brgie. That does not make him the president. That does not make him the owner. Biafrans were contributing money that was used for the registration. Because Ogenkere is the only one that sees what comes into that account and what goes out. He claims that Biafrans are not contributing money, and so therefore it is he becomes the president. So I want to tell us that he is not the owner of Brgie. He can enjoy that presidency he having. When the time comes, we, the gatekeepers, will deal with him at the appointed time. They won't.
Thank you very much. Worry,
Thank you,
sister, you
Dr.
may
Joy.
proceed before freedom comes in.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, my minister. Thank you very much, our ministers that are here. God bless all of you for your hard work. We love you all. You see, our union this said, he said, when women that were born for this this thing has to come and join, he said Biafra is here. You ladies are the women that Oyendu was talking about. There is no two ways about it, because you people stood firmly to stand with this man, wanted to help him to move, to win, because when he wins, Biafra is winning. But he refused to listen to you people because you people are women. You see, my question to Dr. Urobi Nadi, ma, please, I just want to ask, because you people are very intelligent. You people are wonderful. It's like you people saw tomorrow. You know, you said he was taking money from Biafra's account. As soon as he gets a certain amount, he will withdraw it and put in his account. When he was doing that, is it that time that you people still gave him APM, or before that time that he was doing that? Did you people see this before you people still give him this APM? But you people didn't talk because he said, don't say to anybody. That is my question, ma, if you can answer it.
Thank you, Worry, sister. So this question will be answered by Dr. Joy and Honorable Obi. So Dr. Joy will go first. Dr. Joy, you have the mic, please. Dr. Joy Ruby.
Well, I think that it's very important for us to know that if Ogenkere Isaiah Nyoge is the only one who has the capacity to remove money, who has the capacity to do nobody else, except, of course, Honorable Ruby, who can see. She can only see, but she can't do anything. And remember that he claims a lot of things, but we don't have proof. He claims that he's doing this, he claims that he's doing that. Perhaps if he's supposed to give 100% to the men on ground for pencils and erasers, he will give 50. How do you check it? How do we account that when he's asked to give 100%, that he actually gives 100% and not 75? There is no way to account for these things. So remember, you cannot just come and, accuse somebody without solid proof. And these things, you need to take care to do it. What is very important is that you give people opportunity to change. You give people opportunity to work together. When we say Biafra first, it's not about my money first. It's not about I am the finance. It's about come together. Let us put our heads together. Even if we're not doing it correct, let us start doing it correct because of Biafra. Now, I cannot tell you whether it's before or after. None of us here is perfect. What is important is that if you have Biafra first, We are going to lay down our egos. We're going to work together in order to actualize that Biafra first. When these things happened, when he was made APM, it was emergency. Ngozi Orabeze's blackmail and all the things happening, it was a state of emergency. It's not like we were all relaxed and everything was going on. We were trying to understand what was going on. So he was the only one that was bold enough and was also had contact with making sure that our homeland men are working well. That was the only reason that he became a candidate. And because there was no other option, we said we are going to work together. We are, even though that he is not the candidate, but this is what we have now. Let us make use of it. That is why we are great Biafrans. We know how to take a desert
Now
and make
manage, we say make we
it.
manage am, make we manage am,
We
package
know
am,
how to
manage.
take a desert and make it into a prosperous vineyard. And that's what we wanted to do with Ogenkere. But he came in and wanted to play the smooth operator criminals with 72 counts. So we laid him aside. So my sister, it is not about what we don't do or what we do. It's about Biafra first. Even if we made mistakes, what is important now is that, are we going to do it right? Are we going to focus on the right thing? I'm
Honorable
asking
Joy,
every one of us.
Dr.
Tomorrow
Joy,
is fundraising. Let us be there and show Biafra first. Day one.
Dr. Joy, thank you very much. But there is something that we want to realize from this question. The person who has this question is the Biafran Republic Government in Exile Media. Ogenkere becomes APM, and it is stated here that he's been forwarding money into his personal account, and all the theft that he committed. Was this action happening before he becomes APM, or when he became APM that these actions of redirection of money and everything, and advising, telling his fellow auditor to not to let their friends know what is happening in the account? Is it when he became APM, or why he was a finance minister? Please, just maybe 10 seconds we answer that. Okay, Honorable B will be able to address that properly. Honorable B, are you there? Please, you have
Yes,
2
please
minutes.
come again. Come again. One more.
Very good. Worry sister is a media of Biabija. She is asking that
Yeah.
Ogenkiri's criminality is too much, and she wants you guys to use your intelligence, just as you are very brilliant, to address Biafran people. Was Ogenkiri doing everything that Dr. Nade has explained to Biafrans? Was he doing it before he became APM, or he began to do them after he became APM, please?
Yeah, I think that information is best asked to Dr. Ruby, because she is the one that was in that account with him. She has this information. So the information, we heard it when he started misbehaving. That was
Thank you.
when we found out, when we heard the information. So I can't, I
You are
can,
not in
it,
that office to answer that
no, I'm
question.
not
Yeah,
in that
if
office.
Dr. Ruby is
Yeah,
still here, Dr. Ruby
Honorable
will be
Dr.
able
Ruby
to.
is here. Dr. Ruby is here. Dr. Ruby is, we address that. So, Dr. Ruby, you are here. You have explained very well to Biafrans. And thank you very much. Please address this question, maybe in 2 minutes.
Doctor,
When
Dr.
Doc-
what
Ruby.
Dr. Ruby is coming up, it's important for
I
us to
think,
understand. It's important for us to understand. If you are the only one that is seeing what is moving in the account, it does not matter whether you're moving it when you were finance minister or whether you're moving it when you're APM. What is important is when you're asked to account. And that was when he became APM. When we asked him, we need to start accounting what is coming in and what is going on. And that's when the problem started. So I don't see
Exa-
this option of asking when it does not matter. A criminal is always a
Exactly,
criminal.
exactly. Because
But when you are asking him now,
when
we want to account. That's when he was APM. We want to account for everything thing that Biafra is bringing so that we're able to document this for our prime minister. And that is when the problem started, because he does not want to tell us those money he's moving, how is it accounted for? He doesn't want it. And that's what
Thank you.
when he was APM. So let us leave this question about all these details. It's not going to help us. What we know
Thank you.
when you're
It's happened. It's happened because everybody is very happy about the address of Dr. Ruby Nadi. You know why? Because things have been, when you are not in the media, sometimes certain things happens. You don't know how we feel when we are looking at them. It helps us to address them in the media to give the right information. So that's why it's very important. And we understand. We know. It's not as if we don't know. We are doing this for those uh, who are trying to pretend. So Dr. Ruby is here, maybe because she's driving and she may not have opportunity to answer this question. But Biafrans are very lucky that people like Dr. Ruby.
University, the reason why I ask this question is
Mm,
because once a criminal will always be a criminal. Whether
always.
he's the only one there, so long you people know he's a criminal, you could have not even bother attempt to use him as APM because there is a sign that he has a cancer already. So why are you going to put somebody that is dying in a position that once you put him is going to die anyway? That is how I saw it. That is why I'm
Yeah,
asking, ma.
that's what Dr. Joy addressed. She said that to give account, every officials were meant to give account. It's not just like maybe it's Olugoli Oginkiri that was made to be account. They are calling people accountability group. It was then the whole thing came up. You know that when an individual is committing a crime or a fraud, that time everybody is just looking, nobody is talking. But as far you are not the only person that is overseeing what is happening, that's why Biafrans are lucky that Dr. Nadi was there seeing what is going on there, and the webmaster is also there seeing the activities that are happening. So there are a lot of accountabilities, So because people have to be responsible for their actions. So I
But
think
like what Joy Roby has just said, I think that is the
exactly,
correct answer to
yeah,
this
exactly,
question. You understand? Because
exactly.
during the time of him being in charge of the finance alone, doing what he was doing, all eyes were not on him. You understand?
Eyes
Then
was on him.
giving him that
Dr.
position, he has to be
Dr. Irobi was
accountable.
there seeing it.
Sorry?
I said eyes was on him now because
Yes.
Doctor, yeah, and he was the one that picked him and picked him. Sorry. So, and when this accountability issue started
Please, can we
when the
can we
security,
can we pass
this
this
particular
particular
stage, there
stage?
are
There are
other
other
pressing
pressing
questions
questions
that
that
people
people
are
are
asking.
asking.
Oge
Ogekere
Kere has been
has been
busted.
busted. Eh?
Ralph, we've been 2 hours. I
Yeah,
think we
Yeah,
should be rounding up
rounding up. Yeah,
we are going to
we are going to
immediately. Yeah.
take
we're going to take 4
four
more
more
questions,
questions,
just
just
4
four
more
more
questions.
questions.
Because why
Because
I
why I
said
said
4 is
four is
because
because
I
I
think I
think
have
I
2
have two
questions
questions
from
from
the
the
website, and
website,
then we
and then
can
we
take
can
2
take two
questions
questions
from
from
the
the
space.
space.
Remember
Remember
that
that
this
this
particular
particular
procedure
procedure
will
will
continue
continue
every
every
Friday.
Friday,
But
but
just
just
being
being
that this
that
is
this
the
is the
inaugural
inaugural
one,
one,
and
and
hopefully
hopefully
we
we
expect that
expect that
our
our
PM
PM
comes
comes
out
out
very,
very,
very
very
quickly,
quickly,
so that
so
the
that the
next one
next
he will
one
be
he will
the
be
one
the
that
one
will
that will
handle it.
handle it.
And
And
then,
then,
if
if
not
not
before
before
then,
then,
we
we
know
know
that
that
every
every
Friday
Friday
the
the
CROC
CROC
will
will
be
be
here.
here.
So
So,
being
being
the
the
inaugural
inaugural
one,
one,
we
we
will
will
excuse
excuse
us
us
for
for
this
this
extra
extra
time we
time we
spent. But
spent.
let's
But
take
let's
4
take
more
4 more
questions.
questions.
Ogekre
Ogekre
has
has
been
been
busted
busted
and
and
busted
busted
indeed.
indeed.
If
If
Ruby
Ruby
Nadi is
Nadi is
here,
here,
Dr.
Dr.
Ruby,
Ruby,
she
she
can
can
throw
throw
in a
in a
little
little
light
light
before,
before,
maybe
maybe
use
use
it
it
as
as
a
a
closing
closing
remark
remark
to
to
respond to
respond to
that.
that.
But
But
he
he
was a
was a
criminal, he's
criminal,
still
he's
a
still
criminal,
a
he has not
criminal, he
repented.
has not
So
repented. So that one
has been
has been
established.
established.
Somebody's
Somebody's
asking here,
asking here,
is
is
any
any
hope
hope
for
for
PM
PM
coming
coming
out
out
in
in
next
next
month?
month?
That's the
That's the
question.
question.
Who
Who
wants to
wants
go
to
for
go for
that?
that?
All right. Of course, just like all of us, every Biafrans, well, genuine Biafrans that really love our PM and what we do. All our prayers that
is to have PM back to us as soon as possible. Tomorrow even, today even. So we all have to pray. If you know the God you're praying to, if you are doing Omenana, everybody pray so that on that day, all we're gonna hear will be just positive news. We are very hopeful.
They will a university who
Thank you.
who is okay. Okay, Dr. Ruby is here.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks a whole lot for all our audience and Brgie members, all Biafrans. Um, there's some addict in Igbo. They said, Otekoji Dinjo or Dekwama. When it's too long that is bad, it's going to get better. Our PM will come out in another, we're counting down. How many more weekends? Vam, vam, vam. After 2 more weekends, right? It fall into that.
Exactly.
So, yes. So the truth, you can never hide the truth, no matter how. It's just like when you cover light rays, it will still be shining out from one corner. So what we are doing is just to follow the rules of nature. Truth, you can't hide it. You can run, but you cannot hide. Ogen Kere knew what he was planning. That's when he started fighting me. Ngozi did the same thing, oh, not just Oge. And Oge knew that. And he told me, Ngozi know that you're the only person that knows what she's doing. So she fought me. If I tell you how many times Ngozi challenged PM just to get rid of me. But PM is like, I didn't see what you're seeing. Akam Docha, I came to this struggle with all my heart, my mind, and my blood. So the only thing I know how to do is to tell the truth and do the right thing. So when Ngozi found out that she cannot fight me anymore, she started fighting PM. Ogenkere started planned what he wanted to do. The first thing is let's get rid of Ruby. Get rid of her because she knows much. But when he cannot do that, he came up with People's Club propaganda. One day in a meeting, he said, I have something about you. I said, what? Tell us what you have about me. Oh, I can't say it while you're here. You have to be out. I said, is it about People's Club? You have told everybody. Then he exited the meeting because he don't have anything else to say. Vam, you were there. He exited. Why not be Dr. Irobi? You were there. I said, what else can you bring on? Nothing.
Correct.
You know, nothing.
Yes,
I'm
that
not
was true.
perfect as a human being, but I know myself. I know myself. I know what I can do and what I cannot do. If I say stop here, I mean stop here. If you go and come back, I will swear my life with my word with you. That's whom I am. If I'm dealing with you and I see that you're crooked, you won't like me because I don't have to hide it. I will tell you the way it is. So when Oge find out that he will fight me first to get to where he want to do, where he want to go to, or where he want to get to, Oge Nkere told me, if you tell anybody about what is going on in this account, I will take you out. I swear with my blood. That's why I did not say a word so that I'll be getting my information. I never. But one day I was so mad. I told one of us, I said, you know what? I think I will say something, let him take me out. But the person said, no,
Wait,
don't do it.
he threatened to take you out of the account?
Yes,
Ah, okay. Mm.
yes. In Brgie, some people that knew, they knew. They said, don't say anything. Then one day I said, do you know, I don't even want to go to this account. One person said, what about if PM will call you now and said, tell me about this account? What will you tell PM? That you stop going to the account. Then I started, because I was boiling inside, knowing what is going on, you know. But I told Oge that the Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama will expose Oge to the point that he will start talking with Ngozi. I cursed Ngozi. Anything that Ngozi said with her mouth, she will just spit out and just use her tongue to take it out because she'll be talking, but she won't know what she's saying. And okay, we start the same way. But what I will promise Biafra, let's come together and fund this thing. Let's get it over with. Please, no amount you put will be small. No amount is small. No amount your friend or your family member can sacrifice is small. Everybody is not everybody is not equal. I will not tell you to give what I give. I will not expect me to give what the millionaires give. But whatever you can give, please let's come together and do it and help and support our students. The principal is looking up upon us. Right now, it's not where we're supposed to be because we're divided into three. And you know what about this world? When you are not lying, people will not follow you because we're not coming out every weekend or every week to tell some flimsy, sweet stories so that people will follow us. People say, oh, they are not talking, they are hiding. No. Plus, we are following the order of our PM. PM says stay away right now. Everything and anything you say, they are listening to it. So please, Biafra, don't think that we are not talking. The reason that we stayed away, we are following our PM's instruction. There's nothing that we are doing that he doesn't know. Before we make any decision, PM knows. We consult him because he calls every day or every other day. So please, everyone, let's be strong. Forget about propaganda. Don't worry about propaganda. Let's move on. Thank you so much.
Ndewo. Thank you very much, our own Dr. Ruby Nadu. Thank you. And we are going to take two more questions from this space. First, I want to
Let's
your
take
hand is
Emmanuel.
up, and hold on. Your hand has been up, and I want you to ask that question very quickly. How do I mention your name? Emmanuel is the second name.
Emmanuel.
Okay, Emmanuel, go ahead. You are from Ngozi Odabueze's camp, and I'm very, very interested in answering your question. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone there. I'm really happy to participate in your specs tonight. I've been hearing you on the space. I'm talking about social media. I'm happy meeting you here one-on-one and other honorables. Thank you very much. So my question, without wasting time, has to do with the office, the legal offices. In the United States, we have United Nations, we have American Parliament, we have the office of Donald Trump. Who exactly represent Biafra there? Is it the PG, the USB, the other group? Who exactly speaks for Biafra there? When there is a documentary generation who stands out to provide legal documents that defends the causes of Biafra. I just want to know. Then the last question I have is, is this. This apocryphal situation, which reinforces the strategic misattribution, simply targeted to create further confusions and divisions among the Biafrans, is it gonna end up achieving the goal of our extrication from the zoo? One day, do you think it's possible? Those are my questions. Thank
Yeah,
you very
yeah.
much.
Your
Thank
first
you.
question is clear.
Honorable.
It will be answered. Hold on, University. Your first question is very clear. We will leave it for Nwadobi and Dr. Joy to answer. But the second one, I didn't quite understand it. You are going to rephrase it again.
I understand what he is trying to ask.
No, no, I didn't understand it. I would like him to rephrase it. But let us go for the first question, please.
Yeah, but Vam, I would not like to leave those questions for them. Yeah, but let them go first, please.
Yeah, we are rounding up a university.
Yeah, because I
All right.
understand where he is going with that question.
No
Yeah.
matter. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me answer your first question. So the answer to your first question is Brgie. We only have one Brgie. No matter what the and then for your second question, no matter what the zoo do, we will leave the zoo.
Yeah, okay. That first question was very simple, but that second one,
Yeah.
I really didn't understand it. Can
He is
university?
asking. He is asking if he said that the explanation what he got here further complicates the situation and which is leading to more division and more misunderstanding. Whether is that way going to help us to pull out of the zoo or achieve the mission in a simple way?
Yeah. Yeah. It is the work of the enemies. Okay, and some of us knows that, and some of us doesn't know that. There are some of us that knows it, but they rather want to go with the multitude. So the longer they are misbehaving, the longer it takes us. So the quicker everyone knows that this is a trap. This is just a trap to keep us in Nigeria, the quicker for us to get out of that. I hope I've answered your question.
Yeah, please unmute
Thank
yourself and
you.
let us know. Let us know if we answer.
Thank you, Honorable Obi.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
want to also
Okay,
Thank you
hold
very
on.
No,
much.
Oh,
wait,
Emmanuel,
Emmanuel, wait.
Emmanuel, hold on. Our
Emmanuel,
Minister of
mute,
Foreign Affairs
please.
want to weigh in.
I want to also add that in support of what Obi has said, yes, we have Brigi legalized Minister of Foreign Affairs who is taking charge of every
Absolutely.
diplomatic missions and activities that
Bam.
Brigi is doing. Okay, that's number one. Number two, let me tell you guys, we are Susu. It does not matter what they do, they can divide, they can do whatever they like. Susu means it doesn't matter what it takes, we are going to get this. And we're going to get it in our generation. So forget about all these emotions. We don't care about emotions. Whatever Nigerian and all the strategies that they bring with us, because of Rapunzel with us, okay, we don't care. What we know, we hold the line. Are you hearing me? We are holding the line for Martin Nandikano, for our Honorable Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. We are going to do what we
100%.
need to do, Biafra first, even if it's the last man, last woman standing. We are getting Biafra. They won.
Absolutely.
Ndeo.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Minister, allow me to throw a little
Thank you,
bit
Dr.
point,
Joa.
please.
Can
Please.
I say something? Then you go on, please. Can I
Yes,
say
because the
something?
question you asked who speak,
Yeah.
you used American system to give example before you asked who represent Biafra, because that's the simple way of putting what you said.
who speak for Biafran Republic government in exile in terms of documentation and representing Biafra in the American system. According to the design of the Biafran Republic government in exile, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs are in charge of any foreign engagement, whether it's America or whether it's anywhere, just as Dr. Joy put it. You
Yep.
understand? It is not what Ogenkere is practicing or what he's trying to demonstrate to Biafrans. That is not what it is.
It's not
That
his
thing,
office.
exactly. The Ministry of Foreign, you know, and I don't know the reason why you actually brought that question, because you know that in every system, if there is a foreign affairs body, just as internal affairs are looking into the internal activities and problems of Biafrans, the foreign affairs are also doing their job in terms of anything engagement with anything that is outside Biafran territory. And you know this. So Ogenkere is not in that office. And I needed you to actually understand that carefully.
How about Ngozi
Okay,
Fulani? Is
okay,
Ngozi
okay.
Because
Fulani?
that is where he's coming
Thank
from
you
now.
very
He's in
much.
that camp.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I just want to, clear some impressions. There is only one map, a place, and a geographical situation known as Biafra. It would be wrong to have 10 foreign affairs ministers from one country going to one office to apply for one space or an opportunity in the name of one country. You have 10 foreign affairs ministers or presidents representing one country, and you would want, I don't know who to take you serious, for Christ's sake. Take yourself as an example, being in an office to receive someone within a frame of 10 minutes. You see 10 people boxing themselves in that office. For one thing, this is the problem here. What is the grassroots of the problem? I think this is where we have doctors here, intellectual ones who could solve one of these problems internally. What exactly went wrong? What is the cause, the genesis of all this? I
Exactly.
think we should
So
start by asking questions
Can I
and
answer
thank
you,
resolving
you,
to
please?
address them,
thank you.
coming together as one
We are not
people,
going to explain everything
and
on
get
space on
ourselves
space here.
University,
extricated
wait
from
now.
there. This is what I think. Because when you call Welcome to Alipu, someone from Arabese, the other one from Kere, and the other one from here, let me tell you, the people we stood out for are the people who are gotten killed on a
Yeah,
daily basis
Emmanuel.
because of this.
Emmanuel.
This is what I have. Thank you.
Yeah, Emmanuel. Can you hold on? Our minister and honorable B is going to respond to you adequately. Just listen. There.
Emmanuel, do you have any suggestion? Oh.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. I understand correctly what you're saying, in as much as that is heartbreaking. You know, this freedom we are fighting, nobody say it was gonna be easy. We have to expect the worst. Okay? One thing you have to understand that the zoo government, they planted these enemies, including Ngozi and Isaiah Yogo, into our struggle. So what is the mission? The mission is the result of what we are seeing today, the division. Go for their fund, weaken them from the inside. That is the result. But on the other hand, it will be a very shameful thing that we, the Biafran people, wouldn't recognize that. All of us has listened to Oyendu for years. We listened to our prime minister for years. Doesn't mean that we didn't learn anything. When we see threat, we cannot recognize it. We're gonna wait for things to get really bad before we recognize it. Just imagine a government, one man claiming he is the government. Government never follow an individual. When an individual is tired, they leave. The government stays. That is how it works. If our people can remember this, they will know that this Brgie all of us suffered from for many years is the same government that is going to take all of us home. We cannot tell you something that is flying in the air, something that everybody, even a woman in the market selling tomato, know that is not achievable. We cannot promise Biafra that. We cannot tell them that. We only tell them the truth, the things that we are sure of, the things that we know that is achievable, and we teach them the things that we know is going to help them, help all of us to restore our nation. So every other thing these other people are doing, the only people that are giving them fuel is still our Biafran people. Why? Because some of them are paid for it. Because some of them genuinely like the corruption in Nigeria. Some of them cannot thrive in a sane society, so they want to remain in Nigeria. You've never seen a nation where everybody in that nation, there must be few people that will say, I choose the other side. We'll have that. But the problem we have in this struggle is sabotage. That is the problem. But we as a government gonna do everything to protect the interest of the Biafran people and the homeland. That is all we're gonna keep doing. And as we go, we get better. So, and you as a Biafran, if you have an idea, if you have things you can do to support your people or the government, you can also volunteer yourself. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, sister.
You're welcome.
I do not want to take you long in your speaks. I know you are shutting it down later on. The point is not all about this emotional something. It has to do with concrete equations, plus and minus. You get the result that is before. It is quite static. Okay. You mean when the Brgie group goes to sign a kind of bilateral agreement with America, for example. Okay, now USB will go there and tell the Americans that they should ignore.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry for muting you. You are going back and forth with this. And we have a government that is working, effectively registered by our PM, and every structure is intact. And we know that we need to have a level of control over our territory before we can even adventure into some of these places you are talking about. You understand? So gradually it will get there. All these people, they are not making any move. The reason why they are not making any move is because they know they are not making any move. They don't have a concrete, backing. If you don't, even the lobbyists that we've contacted, they have told us that we need to have a level of control over our own territory. So we cannot just go and start. We are making advancements gradually and doing the needful things we do to get support from every corner. But for us to have a concrete sitting on the table to write a bilateral, we're not talking about bilateral agreement now when we have not made advancement to that level. You understand? So Brgie, as the Prime Minister of
Honorable, is it
Brgie,
not when somebody recognize you that you begin to
thank you. The Prime Minister
listen?
of Brigi is this Master Simon Ekpa, and the government he has set down. Everybody knows
is functioning through the CRC and BGC. Every other impersonators, they can do all what they want to do. It is called distraction. It is called, just, disturb them so that they will not succeed. We all know. So all these things you're trying to tell us, we already know it. And we know that we are functioning from the proper table, from the original standpoint, from the place where if anybody see us, we have all it takes to show you these are the people that belong to Brgie. These are the people that the prime minister recognizes. These are the people that have all it takes. You understand? So let's not go back and forth on that. And I appreciate you for joining us. You are, and you can see that we are very, very, open to answer these kind of questions. And maybe we'll engage more the next time we open the space because we have exhausted the time to attend to this your particular concern and question. Of course, I believe we have addressed it, even though you might not want to admit that, but gradually you will understand that. There, university, you can pick one more question and then we will leave it off from it.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. The guy that was thumping down that I spotlighted, you can come up to the mic and maybe ask your question or
But
give
is it
you.
you that remove him?
No, we did
I
remove
did
him.
it.
Oh.
Because I can't see him
No, I
here.
did
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
No,
We did
the
not
fact
remove.
is
No,
that
we don't
he
remove.
has
We
asked
don't
a
remove
question.
people from our platform. We don't. We
Uh-huh.
didn't remove him.
Because
We
I
don't
don't want
remove
that
people.
impression
We
at
don't. I
all.
swear, I don't. I didn't remove him.
Okay.
I believe that he's satisfied with what he got, except if he wants to manufacture something else from somewhere. But I can bet you, believe me, I have been with these people for a long time. I understand exactly where his questions are targeted at, and for God so have it that all his questions have been addressed, and he should be satisfied. So if he's a Biafran,
In addition to that, university, you
mm,
see, some people they sound educated. Is this guy going to tell us now that what he's seeing Madababa doing, does it seem right? Is she doing the right thing according to what
and,
our
and and Helen, they
second
don't
pope
go
was
there and
doing?
ask those all these kind of
You
questions they
understand?
bring here, but
How
they
can
ask
you?
it here
You
because
sound
they know this is
educated.
where
You
the
live in the
real
Western world.
the source
You
of the
know
government.
what's supposed to be at least good in this kind of situation, and you come here to ask this kind of a question. I am so ashamed of him. You understand? I'm sorry to say this, but this is how I feel.
Honorable
Huh?
Helen,
I
it's
thought you should know
okay.
better.
It's okay. You should don't be ashamed of him. That is the difference. We are a government, and every Biafran can ask questions. It could be that he genuinely want to know these things. It is okay. It's okay. Just when this question he asked, there could be other Biafrans somewhere that have the same
Mm.
questions. So now that we have treated it, then others will also hear it. So anybody can ask any questions. When we have the answer, we're gonna give it. There is no problem. That is why we are government. Don't be sad when people ask questions. It's a learning process for the person asking and others listening. So don't be sad, okay? I think we
Please,
need to end the
Yeah,
space
university.
because
We're ending it now. Should we take freedom or freedom? I'm sure you are one
We
of us
need to
now. Do you
take
want to ask an
freedom,
engaging
please. We need
question?
to take. See, Bram, give us two chances because give them 1 minute. Freedom, you have the mic. Freedom, forgive me because I wanted you to speak after Worry Sister and the thing took so long. So you have the mic now. You may speak.
Great men and women of Biafra, I greet each of every one of us. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah,
I don't
freedom.
have
2 minutes,
anything.
so not more than 2 minutes because we're closing. You don't have all that long time, please. Okay.
It will not even be up to. It won't get to 2 minutes. I just want to sing this song. Oge nkere bụ onye ori o. Oge nkere bụ onye ori. O buru ọgbalaga. Biafrans, we have seen where the light is. All of us, what we need to do is for we to come together and support CIC. This is where our government is, and we are the government. We have to come out in masses tomorrow to make the government a government that is supposed to be. Thank you and good night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
University.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let us take Honorable Stephen Jesus from USCL. Honorable Stephen, you have 2 minutes so that we can close quickly. Thank you, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Because
Yeah,
this song we'll be singing it now before we open our space.
Make sure,
Okay,
make sure you record it, oh, Ada.
Please remember also.
Remember us.
Somebody should cut it.
Somebody should record it, oh. Stephen, go ahead.
okay, this is wonderful. So the secret that is hidden from Biafrans is open. And everybody now will know that the Biafra Governing Council and the CLC is not dragging positions. This is not a place where people drag position, but people that want things to be done the right way. And after hearing it, when I posted this link on various platforms, somebody called me a madman. Somebody called me a stupid guy and threatened that if I continue to send such information to them, then they will remove me. So I have to remove myself. What I'm saying is, now that is this way, anywhere information is blocked from flowing, there's a secret there that people are not they don't want you to know the secret. Biafra is open. So, and being open, it is open to all of us. What we want is something different from the zoo. We are not looking for something that will be like the zoo. We are not looking for where somebody will say, I am. If not for me, we are here collectively to achieve what we see in other places that is organized. So if you're not here, you are into long thing. This is where you belong. So tomorrow, let us come out. Everybody join. Let us make Biafra great. I yield my mic. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Nwa
Thank you
Jesus.
very much.
Bless you too.
Honorable Nwa Jesus, you are wonderful. Somebody was trying to comment. Somebody was trying to comment. I cannot.
No, it's okay now. It's okay. Let's take our closing remark. Can we take closing? We're going to take closing from Nwadobi, and we'll take closing from Professor Dr. Joy, and then they can now take their leave before University and myself will close the section. Please, Nwadobi, your closing, please.
Understood.
All right.
Sorry, sir. Before they take their closing remark, let me just say this word, please. Sorry.
Go
Proceed.
ahead a second.
Okay, thank you. This just for this last the manner of a guy. The last question. You know, this is more reason why what we are doing now is very, very good and loved, because, and I hope that guy is an Mafo Igbo. There is a reason for those questions, and because, like presently today, Ogen Kere focus every of his mission in recognition from America. And based on the word that our Prime Minister said, If America recognizes us, the rest of the world follows. That's the caption that Ogekere is using to hold those that he's holding. And again, for my sister Helen, anybody that is still in any part of the group, he believes in that group, one thing or the other is holding that person on that particular group. So that question that he tried to get at is to clear his conscience and get actually right-footed where it want to put it. He want to stand in with two-legged leg in one place, but he needed actual clarification. Is there recognition the actual thing that we needed now? That's the point of question and answer that that guy needed. He needed to know the particular place. Thank you. He needed to know that particular answer that will make him, because everybody
Thank you.
has a doubt and the needed answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Because before and a question and answer, please, my people, try and understand where that person is basing that question
We
to
know
hit
where
the
he's
point, and
driving.
then we will get
I
the
know where
person.
he's driving to. So
Thank
nobody
He
is
you.
a
wants us
kid
to
here.
come and join USB. You don't
Mm.
know
No,
that.
no, no,
No,
not not joining
he's
the
trying to.
USB.
I see
He's trying to
I see
know
the
whether
question. I understand. He used English
if
to
that
try to put
USB,
it in a way.
because the USB also, Ngozi Orabe's also, is now channeled that this, because he understand what Ogenkere is using to hold the people he's holding. She too also is focusing on that, the same recognition in America, in Georgia.
Thank
So
you.
it's confusing when you want to
Thank you.
Please
USB
let
and
us
you see that recognition, and you come to Ogekere, that's the same recognition. But that's not actually what we need. We need to hold our land first
Thank you so
and to
much.
liberate our land first. And if you
Thank,
get our land, the rest of the recognition will come.
thank
And
you.
that's what we need to clarify to our people. And we will
Thank you
stand
so
there.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Egbebudu,
so much.
because of
Thank
people
you,
with
our
us.
ministers. Thank you for this great job. Thank you for the information you
Absolutely.
guys are sharing to our people. Thank you all.
thank you very
Thank you so
much.
much. The
Thank you,
question he
everybody.
asks lies into balance,
Yeah.
and it goes on both
University,
ways.
can we
So,
leave that? Let us
yeah,
leave.
yeah.
Let us end this, please. Nwadobi, please
Why
go on.
don't we proceed, man?
All right. Thank you very much. I'm gonna make it very brief. I want to thank you guys, the media warriors. God bless you guys for the amazing work you're doing. I won't be mentioning all your names one by one, but each and every one of you know yourself. I thank you guys so much for this amazing day. And I thank all Biafrans that attended this and listening all over the world. I also thank our government officials, both home and abroad. I want to thank the CRC and the Brgie Governing Council. I thank you guys so much. I know sometimes they say when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. It's not, nobody told us it was going to be easy. We knew that, and we are doing it. So I thank you all for standing strong till today. And I thank you all for standing behind our PM, even when others are stabbing him on the back till today. I just, words cannot thank you guys enough. But the gift we are going to get is our nation free of fraud, free of criminals. Today, it is a beginning of something good. And we're going to keep doing that, improving ourselves. Next Friday, we're going to be here again. And I want to use this medium as well to call on all Biafrans all over the world. If you know how you can contribute to make this our government and build our nation to become a great one, please volunteer yourself. When you're standing at the corner thinking
or saying they should do it this way or that way. It is better when you come inside and show us how to do it. Get involved. We need everybody. So I'm just going to leave it here, and I'm going to say, may God bless you all and bless your families and bless your pockets for all the support you've been giving to our people. Thank you all, and good night from me from here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and there's a takeaway for you, Nwadobi. The comment is from Uchenna. Uchenwa. It says, big up to BGC CRC for coming to clear the cobwebs off the eyes of the good Biafrans on Fridays. Thank you. Dr. Professor Joy,
Thank you.
please give us your closing.
I will also keep it short. Great Biafrans, I want to thank you all for holding the line for our leaders, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Honorable Simon Ekpa. We are very hopeful that in the coming days, the first week of September, we're going to hear good news. Let us understand that we hold our allegiance to our angels. I want to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of them. Remember, the reason that we are not coming out of the, talking a lot is because we have enemies. Every word you say could be used against those you love. For that reason, we are very careful what we say. So I want you to understand that it's not because we're not coming that means that we are not doing anything. On the other side, we cannot do this work alone. Let us remember that divide and conquer is a strategy, it's a war strategy. They will plant moles within you and use those moles to divide you. Even though they divide, it does not matter, because once we have the conviction that this Biafra is God ordained, as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told us, it will be like the last miracle on earth. It does not matter what the enemy does. They can divide our funds. They can divide us. At the end of the day, those that are standing on the truth and integrity, we are holding that line, and Biafra will come. I want to thank each and every one of you for putting Biafra first, for your sacrifice, especially those at the homeland that are bearing the suffering most. We appreciate all of you. We thank all of you. And remember that history will remember you. I want to thank you all, and I want to invite you to tomorrow's fundraising. Biafra first is not only talking, it's also acting. There is no amount that is too small. We need to come together and prepare ourselves for the homecoming of our Prime Minister in September. Thank you all. Ndewono. See you tomorrow.
We love you. We love you. Thank you very much. We
Yeah,
love
Thank you,
you.
thank
thank you.
you, thank
Hold
you.
on, guys. Hold on. We still have our BGC and CROC partners still on the platform. The big lion eventually in the house. Our own Minister of Education, Dr. Ruby Nadi. Please, can you please help us and give us the closing? If she's not driving, except if she's still driving. Dr.
Great
Ruby,
woman.
is Dr. Ruby here? The big lion in the house? Is Dr. Ruby? I can see you. Maybe you're not able to speak.
She isn't able to speak.
Dr.
She
Ruby?
has demolished the.
Wow. Anyway,
She's connecting.
university.
She's
Eh?
connecting. She's connecting.
No, she's out of mic.
She out of mic. Yeah, I don't know what
Mhm.
happened. Anyway, while university will give us his closing, I hope Dr. Ruby will grab his mic. University, please make it as short as possible, please.
I'll try.
Oye quiere pollo río. Agaya
Onyori,
yagu ipo yori. Izuri balaga.
Onyori.
Ah.
Unokwa. Hey.
That's a good one.
Oh my
All right,
God.
university,
Can you
give
hear
it.
me?
Okay, is Dr. Ruby here?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, we
Yes,
Okay,
can hear
yes.
Yes,
you.
we can
good.
hear
He's
you.
here.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I was trying to get my phone to open up. Yeah, I think I have said all I wanted to say. The only thing is to say thank you Those of you that stays up X, our media team, you people rocks. We cannot say thanks enough um, for all you do. We all will get together in heart to pray for our PM. We just have to pray that on the 1st, we will hear from PM. It doesn't mean that exact 4th because we don't know what time they will get in touch with him to let him know what's going on. But we pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will do what he knows how to do because we are the children of the Almighty.
Yes, sir.
So we pray that that day or the next day, everyone will be able to get the good news because we
Yes,
are
sir.
not hoping for anything but good news.
Yes, sir.
Then other, everything will spell itself out because once PM comes out, people don't need to ask, oh, where is PM? Who is he talking to? Where is he standing? No. I know the best thing PM will do is to bring everybody together. So we are going to be ready to get together to fight this war. Ogen Kere and Ngozi, as soon as they hear PM is out, they will rest because there's nothing else they have to do. I don't think they will continue on their own line. No, because they won't win. So for that reason, I'm saying thank you, everyone. Please stay focused. Don't let anybody to distract you or to distract your effort. I know our enemies are doing everything they can to get our focus everywhere but on the ball. I'm going to stop here. I'm not a good talker. Sometimes I listen, but I say the few things I need to say. But my brothers and sisters in Biafra land, this person you're hearing her voice is putting her life on the line for Biafra. So every other distraction that anybody will bring, just ignore it. PM usually say, I know some people will, when they were calling him Biafran agent, that he was a member of Igbo Union, that he was president of Igbo Union. That was in the past, okay? So everything, let's judge ourselves for what we are doing, not what we did. I know sometimes, like Sonny Akbarawa was saying, Biafran Unite, who one of them, Fan Van Van was fighting PM. Please, when you hear things like that, ignore it because past, and he was fighting, yes, for good cause. Today, PM will stand tall and say, Van Van Van, what you did was excellent, excellent. You did what you're supposed to do as a Biafran son. You know, there's nobody here that will see where they are beating their child. They won't come out and fight. They will fight for their kid. Then they will find out what's going on. Okay, so please, my people, let's get together and fight this fight because we are winning. Thank you and good night.
Wow. All right. University in Kendibo.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Vam Vam Vam, and a very big thank you to Dr. Nadi, the Minister of Education. Thank you so much. What you did today here is history, and the program is recorded and everything is intact. Thank you so much for what you did.
you and Professor Dr. Joy Irobi, thank you so much. You guys are very brilliant and you are wonderful. And nobody's going to tarnish your image for the selfless sacrifices that you are making to Biafra, to your fatherland. The land is in trouble and you are here to help. And we are very proud, the Biafrans are very proud of you for coming forward to join the fight. So do not be discouraged, be strong. Biafrans are standing with you. And our Minister, Honorable Obi, thank you so much for joining us on this program and being one of the directors of this program. Thank you so much. Biafran Republic government at this point with the CRC and the Biafran Governing Council. With the questions we took, issues has been addressed and Biafrans are now very cleared about part of what happened. So my salute to all the media team who are working for the Biafran Republic government in exile. I must tell you that you are the best. This team has gone through a lot and it remains standing. The forces of darkness cannot be able to overwhelm the Biafran Republic government in exile media team representing the Prime Minister. And we will continue to stand and pray that on the 1st, we are going to hear a very positive and a very, very good news. That is our request from Elohim. And Biafrans, some people are trying to play politics with PM, hunting for positions. And that quest to gain power and position in Biafra must be doing something from the background. And we hope that they will never succeed. So I yield my mic here. Thank you so much, Honorable Vam Vam Vam. May your days be long, sir.
Thank you very much, and fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Thank you. I want to say a big thank you to CRC and BGC. Thank you very much for this opportunity you have given to Biafrans, and we cannot wait to have you again. And of course, it will be a blessing if you are coming next time together with the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Whichever way it is, I want to tell you that it's a win-win for us. On a good note, we are ending this space. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Catch you for no. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Kachifo.
Oge bonyorio.
Anyuri.
Oge
Oh,
bonyorie. Obi
Oburo
amalaga.
Malaga. Good night,
Azaya
everyone.
Goyori.
Good
Good
night,
night.
everybody.
Harrison.
Good
See
night.
you guys
Good
tomorrow.
night,
Good night.
everyone. Good
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 night,
night,
night.
good night, good
everybody.
night, good
Thank you
night.
very
Bye.
much,
Love
CRC.
God
you
Thank
bless
you.
you
Thank
all.
all.
you.
Keep it
Bye.
strong.
Thank
Love
Good
you.
you.
night. We love you
Bye.
all. Bye.
Okay. Fantastic one indeed. Thank you, every one of you that are watching. Thank you from everywhere. Good night, everyone. It was a very fruitful one indeed. I'm telling you, I enjoyed it. And can't you see? Nobody laid a curse on anybody. Nobody received any curse. What we receive is blessing. And blessing will be yours forever and ever. In the mighty name of Chukwu Kikabiama. He say, nobody can curse you because you are all blessed by the Most High God. For those of you that are watching, you enjoy the opportunity. We have the opportunity of enjoying music. I feel like playing this one. Let's have this one. You are the one who can, the one who will. You will heal the land. You are the one who said we should hold our peace. This one too will pass. You've got the whole world in your hand. Did you wanna back? You've got the whole wide world in your hand. Merale, merale. Yes, we see the hambale. We must see so we can. I got you, Julia.
one who will, you will heal the land. You are the one who said we should hold our peace. This one too will pass. You've got the whole world in your hand. Did you wanna back? You've got the whole world in your hand. Yes, my sin, I'm we must see Surike, Akachukuria. Asimina Mambale, we must see Surike, Amarachukweziko. He's got the whole world in his hands. Achuanabakaya. He's got the whole world in his hands. Never Amarachukweziko.